Are you all feeling the energy? Are you all feeling the excitement? Is the excitement of the crowd, of the ringside magic coming through you across the screen? Because it certainly is getting the best out of me for sure. I'm so excited. I'm so ready. It's going to be a great night. We're going to be having a lot of fun tonight here at Impact Wrestling Rebellion. We have got a great show ahead of ourselves. We're just a few minutes away from the pre-show now going live, and I can see everybody is here already. It is so good to see all the brothers. It is so good to see the family out here already. Ricky's here, the first one to get here. Good to see you, Ricky. I can see Jonathan here. Brother, good to see you. That's right, smash the like buttons as you come in. Great stuff, Jonathan. Good to see you, brother. And Gary is here. Gary, good to see you. He says, hello all. I'm going to finally get to watch an Impact Wrestling show. And Gary, if this is the first show that you're going to be watching here tonight, you're going to be actually doing the right thing, because tonight's show is going to be amazing. I think it's going to be fantastic. We've got some solid matchups. It's going to be a great time, and we're going to be having a great time here live, and we're going to be doing it all together, so it doesn't get any better than that. And I can also see Bobby here. Brother Bobby, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're ready, because tonight's show at Impact Wrestling is going to be a fantastic one. We've got some tremendous matchups here planned for us. We're going to be kicking things off with the Eddie Edwards versus Chris Bay match. You know, it's a war between Honor No More and Bullet Club that's going to be continuing. It's going to be continuing on the pre-show to Rebellion. So Eddie Edwards will be battling Chris Bay, in a singles match, and this is following the Bullet Club's hard-fought victory over Honor No More in the huge 8-man tag team match on Impact. So the leader of Honor No More will finally be looking to retaliate with a victory. Let's see what happens here. It's going to be a good pre-show for sure. And I can also see the family here. I can see Senate here. Good to see you. Renegade is here. Good to see you, brother Renegade. And that's right. We have, by the way, our predictions title. That's the debut of our Wrasslinews Galactic title, the beautiful title as you can see up on the screen, designed by our very own Renegade. This is going to be on the line tonight, the entire night. All you have to do to win the title is get your predictions in and to get them correctly. If you get the predictions correctly, you're going to be walking home with that Galactic Championship, and I'm so happy to see all of you here tonight. I can see Bobby says, I'm looking forward to watching Tasha Steelz. That's right, Tasha Steelz will be defending her title tonight, the world title, against Rosemary, so that's going to be another very exciting match. I look forward to that. It's going to be a great night indeed, guys. So many good matches. I can't begin to express my excitement here. And I can see Bobby also says Genocide is a talented wrestler. Absolutely she is. Yep. And Renegade says to win the new title you have to put your predictions in the chat. Yes, that's right. If I don't see your predictions before the ding, that's right, guys. Get your predictions in every single match as the match rolls on. As you see the entrances, all that stuff, get your predictions in, because Renegade and I, we're going to be taking notes of your scores. And at the end of the night, whoever gets the most scores and whoever has the most wins, most predictions correct, they're going to be walking home with this beautiful predictions title. That is the Galactic Championship. Once again, thank you, Renegade, for the incredible design. I can see Gary here. Brother, good to see you. He says, I guess I'm one of the 38 percenters. And Gary thinks that Josh Alexander is going to be picking up the win here. He's going to be leaving with the Impact World title. And while I would like for that to happen as well, I think the win is got to be for Moose. I think Moose is once again got to be champion. He's got to be walking home with that championship. But we will find out eventually, guys. We'll find out. And Carlito is here. That's right. Carlito spits on the face of the people who don't want to be cool. And we're cool. We're very cool here tonight. Very cool people. Carlito, good to see you, brother. Hope you're ready for Impact Wrestling. And everybody, it's so good to see you. That's right. Mustafa says, hello there, family. Good to see you, Mustafa. That's right. Family is what it's all about. Thank you so much for the love. Hello, everybody. What's up? Howling Cannon is here. Howling Cannon, good to see you. We're live ringside from Rebellion, live here in the arena. It doesn't get any better than that. We're going to be having a great time. Lots of fun. It all goes down right here, guys. Right here. And I can also see who else do I see here? I see True is here, brother. Good to see you, True. He says, evening, everybody. Good evening, True. Hope you're doing well, brother. And Andy says, hi, AJ, seeing you have your special setup. That's right. Just like I said, every single time there's a major pay-per-view, a major show, or perhaps any other show that you want me to be ringside, I'm going to be ringside for it. So that's right. We're here with our setup. We're here ringside. Rebellion doesn't get any better than that. And Bobby said, I sent you something on Instagram. All right, brother, I'll just grab my phone real quick. I'll take a look. And Mustafa, good to see you once again. Kevin Davis, good to see you. And Surf says, exclusive question. I met the Wyatt family. That's amazing, brother. That's great. It doesn't get... Wow, that's amazing. Wyatt family is great. And Clay is here. Clay, good to see you. And put Bailey on commentary. That's a great question. Tonight, on commentary, is only me. It's the magic of AJ. No Byron Saxton, no Bailey, no Matthew Rayvold. It's only AJ. It's only Racing. We're going to be having a lot of fun here tonight with just me on commentary. And of course, we've got this incredible fans. I mean, these fans right here behind me, it doesn't get any better than that. Look at these fans. They're excited. Yeah. You can hear them. They're ready. They're ready to go. We're going to be having a great time here. Of course, I'm going to be here. You guys are here. The fans are here. Doesn't get any better. And Howling says Moose will pick up the win. I think so, too. There's no way that Moose is going to be going home with a loss. There's no way he's going home without the title. He is going home with the title for sure. And I can see Bobby says AJ 10 out of 10 for NWA USA Power Surge. Wow, that's amazing. And that's right, Velvet Sky was there. Angelina Love made her return, which is great. Riley Rocket, Garrison Creed, amazing, Bobby. Great stuff. Good stuff. And Renegade says, okay, everyone, I need to know who is going for the new title. Please put one in the chat. That's right, guys. If you are going for the title, if you're going for the Galactic Championship, put one in the chat. Let Renegade know that you are going for the Galactic Championship. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Renegade. You're amazing, brother. And we're going to be having a great time. We're just waiting on, Rebellion's pre-show to go live. It's going to be going live real quick. And Bobby already puts the one in the chats. He is going for the title. And Andy says, I was so glad to see Angelina Love today. That's right. I'm so happy that Angelina Love is finally here, that she's finally back. She's going to be running her magic once again. It's good to see her back. I know she had a little bit of a surgery there, which is why she was out of action for a bit. But it's finally good to see her back here. And True also puts the one in the chat. So many people are going for the debuting Galactic Championship tonight. That is the predictions title. So the way it works is that the Wrestling News Championship, the Wrestling News prediction title, that's going to be on the line every time there's WWE pay-per-view. A WWE pay-per-view, the Wrestling News prediction goes on the line. And, for that prediction, we usually have, that's the big one. That's the big championship. So for that title, every time that title is on the line, we also have prizes to be given away. So like last time, we had some exclusive Wrestling News shirts to be given away. This time, when the Wrestling News Championship, the predictions title is going to be on the line, we're going to be having some gift cards to be given away. Now, the Galactic title is our debuting title. So tonight, we have the Galactic title to be given away. The winner of this match is going to be the Galactic Champion, and he's going to be having the bragging rights until the next independent wrestling or next non-WWE pay-per-view. So it's going to be good. And Andy says, how do you win that championship? The way you win it is simple. Get your predictions correct. Most of the matches here, the more matches you get them correctly, it's going to be +1 for you the entire night. And at the end of the night, whoever gets the most predictions correctly is going to be walking home with that Galactic Championship. So it's got to be all great. And Gary says, I'm not going to go for the title. I'm just making the prediction. I love that, Gary. I love it, brother. That's right. I suck at making predictions too. So again, but you're awesome, Gary. I've seen you making predictions. You're very good with that. And Bobby says, AJ, I think Angelina Love could be challenging for the NWA Women's World Championship pretty soon. Okay, I think so too. I mean, she's coming in with this heat. Everybody loves Angelina Love. They want to see her. She goes for the world title. I think that makes a lot of sense, Bobby, for sure. I love that. All right, with that being said, guys, let's also take a look at the other matches that are scheduled for the night. We already know that Eddie Edwards is going to be taking on Chris Bay. That's going to be one match I'm looking forward to. But also on the pre-show, we have the Influence versus the Inspiration. Now, for those of you who are not too sure who the Inspiration is, the Inspiration are your Iconics. That's right, the former WWE tag team, the very much loved tag team of the Iconics, now known as the Inspiration, are going to be also going for the Impact Wrestling Knockouts Tag Team Championships against the Influence. That match also takes place on the kickoff kickoff show. And the kickoff show is starting in about 5 minutes from now. We also have a triple threat between Ace Austin, Trey Miguel, and Mike Bailey, which is going to be for the X Division Championships. And Mike Bailey has made it known that I'm not stopping until I'm the very best, until I'm at the very top, until I'm a household name across the wrestling globe universe. So Mike Bailey is not stopping. Ace Austin, as we already know, he's on fire, and we already know how Trey Miguel is. So this title match is going to be a very good one for the X Division Championship. Apart from that, we have an 8-team elimination championship match. It's going to be crazy. An 8-team, basically a gauntlet kind of match, what is going to be for the Impact World Tag Team Championship. This is going to be violent by design. We're going to be seeing a lot of teams, some surprise teams. We know Heath Slater and Ryan are supposed to be in there. We know the Good Brothers are going to be in there. Honor No More is going to be in there. Team Impact is going to be in there. And we have 3 teams that we still don't know who the hell those people are. And those teams are going to be revealed later tonight. So some surprises for sure. And I like surprises. I'm pretty sure you guys like surprises too. And Andy says, I'll try it, Renegade Count me in. I love that. I like Rush Freeman on NWA. Great, Bobby. Good stuff. But tonight, all about Impact Wrestling, all about Rebellion. It's going to be a great night. I cannot wait to see how this entire match card plays out. But I hope and I really feel that it's going to be a great and a very memorable pay-per-view. Let's find out that we are just about 4 minutes away from the pay-per-view. Let's see how this all goes down. Once again, let's take a look at the other matches that are taking place tonight at Impact Wrestling Rebellion. Let's see what other matches are taking place here tonight. Yep. And take a look at them. Alright, so apart from the 8-man tag team match that we already talked about, we know that the world title match, the Impact Knockouts world title match between Tasha Steelz and Rosemary is going to be also taking place tonight. That's another match I'm looking forward to. And we have Jonah and Ishii. We just saw Ishii, I believe, last night. He was fighting Adam Cole at Rampage, and Adam Cole picked up the win, but he's here, and he's on a revenge mode. He doesn't want another loss, and that's why he's going after Jonah tonight. So Jonah is going to be facing a tremendous challenge in the form of Ishii, and Jonah and Ishii is going to be taking place tonight at Rebellion. Apart from Jonah and Ishii, we're going to be having another triple threat match. This time, it's Jay White, Steve Maclin, Chris Sabin. It's going to be a triple threat non-title match, but it's going to be all about the bragging rights. So Jay White, the legend, Steve Maclin, also a legend in the making, and Chris Sabin, a great guy. These guys are going to be competing in a triple threat match. It's going to be great. And speaking of legends and speaking of greatness, we have the Virtuosa. We have Deanna Purrazzo, who's going to be taking on Taya Valkyrie, and that is going to be for your Impact. It's going to be for the Champ Challenge. This is for the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship. Both the titles could have been on the line, but Taya asked for the AAA Championship, in particular. So that is going to be for that championship, the AAA Reina de Reinas. Let's see if Taya wins or it's going to be Deanna. It's going to be fun. I look forward to the Champ Challenge. And I know Bobby loves those challenges, so it's going to be a good one. And we have Moose, who's going to be facing Josh Alexander tonight. That is the match of the night. Everybody is talking about it. Everybody's looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it for about a month now, ever since the match was first announced, so I am excited. Josh Alexander is here in revenge mode. He's had enough of Moose. He's angry. He's ready. He's fired up. It's going to be a great match. Moose Alexander for the world title. Anything can happen. And these are not all the matches that are taking place, because we also have a match that's going on within ourselves, within the Wrasslinews community, which is going to be for the Predictions Championship. That is right. The Predictions title is going to be on the line tonight, and all you got to do to win that one is basically predict the matches correctly. If you predict them correctly, you win the big one, guys. So make sure to do that. Make sure to get your predictions right, because tonight is going to be great. We're going to be having a lot of fun here tonight, guys. A lot of fun, that's for sure. And Clay says, Renegade, I want the Galactic Championship. Put my name in. I love that, Clay. I love the spirit to win. And with that being said, guys, speaking of spirit to win, we're about to start the whole show. That's right, the pre-show is going to be starting in just about a few seconds now, so it's going to be great. And he says, what do you think about Madison Rayne and Tanil Dashwood? Great question. Great question indeed, Andy, right there, because these two are going to be defending their title tonight. The Influence, Inspiration, it's going to be happening tonight. Let's see how that goes. And with that being said, we are now on commercial and just getting right into the show. Interesting. Andy says AJ Taya never lost the title. She only gave it up because she was headed to the WWE. Should have never given it up. You know, she gave it up on it once, and I guess she regrets it now. But you know what? Now she has to go through Deanna Purrazzo to win it back, which is not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. And Bobby says, I'm a fan of Madison and Tenel, so am I, brothers. I mean, they're great. They're fantastic. But when it comes to the inspiration, I must say I like my inspiration better than I like my Madison, Rain, and Tenel Dashwood. Inspiration, they're great. So I got a lot of love for them. But let's see how this goes down, guys. We are live, and we are ringside, obviously, but we are live with Rebellion pre-show. It's rolling on. It's a 30 minutes pre-show, not too elaborate, not too big, and we can see right there, I don't know what commentary table that is, because this is the commentary table. This is the commentary that you gotta listen to, but we can see Matthew Raywald, and of course this guy right there, and they're calling the action. It's got to be a great night. I'm so excited. And it's going to be 30-minute pre-show. We're going to be seeing that Eddie Edwards match versus Chris Bay. We're going to be seeing Inspiration versus, of course, Madison Rain, Tenel Dashwood. It's going to be fantastic. And you can see there are 2 commentary tables that you're showing right there, but there are actually 3. 2 of those, and the third one that you can see right here on YouTube. It's got to be great, guys. I'm so excited. It's got to be a fantastic night. All right, let's get in. The fans are loud, and fans are making some noise for sure. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, Matthew Raywalt is great on the microphone. He's great at commentary. I don't know if he's ever going to go back to wrestling because he's so good at what he does, and that's commentary. He's so good at it. That's right. All right, so they're rolling down the match card. We've already done that. So we're a step ahead of them, that's for sure. But they're rolling down the match card right now, which is sweet. Which is sweet. Can I complain? And that's right. The pre-show is so good. I cannot believe that they got the inspiration that is the Iconics on the pre-show. Still hard for me to actually believe that. I mean, that's worthy of the main show, not the pre-show, giving away the inspiration on the pre-show. I'm not too sure about that. Andy also told me that, you know what, AJ, I'm not too happy with the inspiration being on the pre-show here. But I guess it's a way for them to, you know, get in people to buy the actual show. And I can see Run DMG's here. We're Run DMG. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. I am glad that you like the set. We are here. We're live. We're ringside. And we're here with the fans who are loud and who are making some noise tonight because they're excited just like we are for the show. The show is going to be great. And I cannot wait. It's going to be a fantastic show for sure. All right, and what else do we have here? Them boys, that's right. Them boys indeed, brother. Absolutely. And we can see Andy says, AJ, I think the Briscoes are going to show up in that tag title thing. I think so too. Absolutely. It's about them boys tonight. We have 3 teams. 3 teams that are still mystery. We don't know who they are. We don't know, you know, if they're from Impact Wrestling, if they're from some other promotion. And I think it could be them boys. If you look at the Briscoes, sadly, they have been on a losing streak. They have lost their GCW tag titles, which I think is a big mistake. And they lost to Buffy out of all people, so that's terrible. And they lost their, you know, all these matches. We saw them at ROH, the Supercard show. They lost there as well. They lost Impact. So they've been on a losing streak lately. Hopefully they show up and they make an impact here. Speaking of Impact, look at who's coming up right now. That is Honor No More. So we're already rolling into our first match. It's got to be Eddie Edwards versus Chris Bay. It's got to be a good one for sure. And I can see Tribal Chief is here. Brother Jake, good to see you. Hope you're ready for Impact Wrestling Rebellion, because I am. I can't wait to see how this night goes, but I know one thing for sure. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be a fantastic night. Thank you for letting me know that there was no sound. I just realized that I accidentally hit the mute button, so thank you for that. Alright, so, yes, the entire night we have the Galactic Championship, the Predictions Championship on the line. All you have to do to win that title is get your predictions in for every match. As you see the entrances happening, make sure to get your predictions in. At the end of the night, whoever has the most predictions correct is gonna win that beautiful, beautiful championship designed by Renegade. So this match is, of course, Chris Bay versus Eddie. Let's see who wins this one. But I'm, of course, going to be also setting up a poll here for fun. So let's see who the fan favorite is in this match. Who is winning this match is the poll. I'm going to be setting it up real quick. Just give me a second. Wow. All right. So, yeah. And I can see here that the fans are making some noise for Eddie, as well as for Chris. Good for them. Look at that. Sweet. Let's see how this goes down. Alright guys, the poll has been set up. And what else do I see here? Chris says that True says it's going to be Edwards to win. And Gary says, AJ, please explain to me how you get 8 tag teams around 4 wrestling. Yes, that's 4 post-wrestling. That's right. This is going to be an elimination tag. So I believe this is going to be something like a gauntlet, that they come one by one is what I believe. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I do believe that this is going to be sort of a gauntlet match with a fancy name. Isn't that right? Well, let me know if I'm wrong, but I do think that it's going to be a gauntlet match. Once again, thank you for letting me know that I had some mic difficulties there. Thanks for that. I keep pressing the mute button. I love pressing buttons, and that's what happens. And John TV says, I'm a Bullet Club guy, but Honor No More on fire. That's right. They are indeed on fire, and as we can see right now, look at that. Wow. The big kick right there to Chris Bay. And the headlock locked in right now, and a shoulder tackle, and Chris Bay goes down. Honor No More, really on fire. Love that. Jason says, I pick Eddie Edwards. And maybe we will see Hitmakers. That's right, Bobby has been saying this, that we could be seeing Hitmakers. That is the Hit Row. We saw the Hit Row, of course, in the WWE before they got released, and now they're known as the Hitmakers, and they're rumored to actually be appearing here tonight. So we could be seeing them. Let's see how this goes. But Hitmakers could very well be making their Impact Wrestling debut tonight. So let's see how that goes. Definitely interesting. And I pick Eddie Edwards to win, says Bobby. I love that. I have to go here with Chris Bay, says Gary. Interesting, as I see Eddie Edwards chopping the heck out of Chris Bay. I don't know if Chris Bay's got to win. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. And Howling Cannon says Eddie Edwards. And Edwards is doing the best wrestling of his career. He really is. And I think joining Honor No More really, really did wonders for him. So that was definitely a good decision for Edwards to join Honor No More. He made a great decision right there. And I love that. And Bobby says, that's right, Garrison Creed, both of them are great. That's right, Rush Freeman is great as well. I pick Eddie Edwards. It's got to be a gauntlet. Thank you for that, Andy. Thank you for that. AJ, it's all your fault. I don't have enough money for the show. Sorry about that, Johnny, but I never took your money. What are you talking about? It's not my fault. It's your fault that you spend all the money on pizza and burger every time, brother. But no, I mean, you can watch the pre-show right now. Edwards and Chris Bay going at it on the pre-show. Still to come, we're going to be having, of course, the Inspiration. That is the Iconics from the WWE. They're going to be taking on Tenelle, Dashwood, Madison Rain for the Impact Wrestling Knockouts Tag Team Championship. As we can see here, Chris Bay is trying to fight back. He's going after Eddie Edwards. Look at them go. And Eddie Edwards with the Irish whip. Chris Bay stops himself and throws Eddie Edwards right there to the ringside. Edwards climbing back in. Chris Bay with a kick, with a beautiful kick once again, and going for a wow, the dive right there. Eddie Edwards gets out of the way, going for the clothesline, and a beautiful kick. A reverse kick from Chris Bay onto Eddie Edwards, and Eddie Edwards is dazed, and he is down. This is interesting. What a start to the match. This is very interesting. Look at that. This is good. And I love that Renegade with a ding-ding. Well, guess what? The Money in the Bank winner is. What's happening, FMC? Roman Reigns. I love that. Great stuff, FMC. Great stuff. And I want to see Giselle Shaw. And I told you it was going to be Reigns. I want to see Giselle Shaw and Alicia Edwards tag team on wrestling. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. In Impact Wrestling, I think we could be seeing it, Bobby. I think it could happen. Just listen to Asian. You will enjoy the show. Thank you, Run DMG. You're so nice. You make me blush. Thank you for that. Are we counting the pre-show matches tonight? All the matches. Let's count all the matches, true. Let's get all in. All the matches are being counted. As we can see right there, Chris Bay with an Irish whip, Eddie Edwards with the reversal, Eddie Edwards catches the leg of Chris Bay, and wow, gets him down just like that. This is a tough match. Look at that. They're going at it. And once again, Eddie Edwards going with the big knee, going for the cover. This could be it. Oh dear. And Chris Bay kicks out. This is only a 30-minute pre-show, guys. Not an hour long, just 30 minutes, which means the matches are not going to be very lengthy. We already are 11 minutes into the pre-show, so this one has to be wrapping up very quickly. It has to wrap up very quickly. Look at that. You're a few minutes ahead of me. I'm watching the pre-show on YouTube. Andy, so am I. I'm watching the pre-show on YouTube too. It's funny how we're all watching it on the same platform and still I'm ahead of you. It's very rare, but watch me get delayed when we are on the main show. I always get delayed for the main ones, but we're going to be having some fun here. And FMC says also Money in the Bank. All right, Big E, Apollo Chris, good stuff. FMC, you're doing some great stuff with the 2K22 streams right there. Beautiful. I think Eddie Edwards is to win, says Clay. Love that. And Eddie Edwards is actually, wow, just stretching out the jaw of Chris Bay. And Chris Bay definitely in a world of pain right there. And he grabs him by the hair. He pulls him to the ring once again, going for the Irish whip. And Chris Bay with the reversal kick to Eddie Edwards' chest right there. And a back and forth going on right now. Actually, Chris Bay has the momentum on his side. And Eddie Edwards now goes for the big chop. Chris Bay with a kick to the gut. Look at those kicks. And the chop. Chris Bay is turning this around. AJ, maybe we will see now former ROH talent show up on NWA. Interesting, Bobby. That could happen. Maybe what happens is Deanna, by the way, Chris Bay is climbing up. He's got to go for the big dive, and he connects it right there. Beautiful dive off the top turnbuckle, and Eddie Edwards goes down. And Bobby, on that note, we could be seeing Deanna Purrazzo win. She could be winning the, the champ. We see a former or a current ROH star show up and then challenging her for the ROH title. I think that could happen. Look at that. Eddie Edwards is with a big slap to Chris Bay's face right there. Once again going for the big one. And Chris Bay with a reversal. Look at that. And Johnny says, I think I can watch the pay-per-view tomorrow. Beautiful stuff, brother. Beautiful stuff. Great FMC. Amazing, you guys. Great stuff. And Jason says, I'm watching it on Fight TV. That's right. Fight TV is where it's all going to be going down tonight. The whole show. I'm watching the pre-show. Love that. Love that. Eddie Edwards' finisher is the Boston Knee Party. Yep. It's a good one. And now with the big kick from Chris Bay, a series of big kicks from Chris Bay onto Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards looks like he's in some trouble here. Look at that. This is a good match for sure. For a pre-show, pretty good. Wow. Eddie Edwards makes him fly and sends him down hard. Now with the, oh my gosh, once again with the roll-up pin from Chris Bay. And that was a very close call. I cannot believe, guys. I cannot believe how long this match has been going, because it's about 15 minutes. We're about 15 minutes into the pre-show, close to 15. This better wrap up quickly, because I don't know how are they going to be able to accommodate a tag team championship match into the remaining time of the pre-show with all the entrances and whatnot. I don't know how they're going to be able to do that. And Eddie Edwards with a big move right there, going for the cover, and Chris Bay still kicks out. Crazy stuff. Crazy indeed. Look at that. Look at that. And Agent, you're at ringside. That's awesome. That's right, Johnny. And not this show, but we're going to be at ringside for a lot of the shows. For Monday Night Raws, for Friday Night SmackDowns, for maybe NXT, AEW, and the pay-per-views, of course. We're going to be here for all the shows, guys. Ringside. Ringside with the fans making some noise, cheering us on. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Yep. It's got to be amazing, guys. And you can see the fans are hyped. Yeah, you listen to the fans? They're excited. Look at that. And once again, with a run-up from Chris Bay and from Eddie Edwards goes down just like that, with a big stomp to his back and a big punch to Eddie Edwards' face right there. Another time, a big elbow from Eddie to Chris Bay. Chris Bay reverses it, gets him down, going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out from Eddie Edwards once again. What a great match this has been. Super good match. Love that. And Eddie Edwards says, Andy, I love that. FMC says, I don't watch Impact Wrestling that much, but hey, what you can do, it looks so interesting. This is really good, brother. This is very, very cool. I'm telling you, this Impact Wrestling pay-per-view. If you don't watch Impact Wrestling, you're gonna fall in love with it tonight, because tonight's match card is stacked. And he gets Chris Bay down right there for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out right there from Chris Bay. Eddie Edwards has him in position once again, gets him up, and gets him down hard. Going for the cover. This has to be it. This gotta be it. And it's over. It's over just like that, guys. Eddie Edwards gets the win. And yes, every single person who said Eddie Edwards, by the way, 87%, 88% of you said Eddie Edwards. You were right, because Eddie Edwards did pick up the win. Chris Bay was definitely the underdog in this match, and he definitely, came up short because he couldn't win. He couldn't get the win here. Eddie Edwards with a well-deserved win right there for honor no more. You gotta love that. AJ, my prediction is we will see them show up Max the Impaler at wrestling at NWA pretty soon. That's amazing. Look forward to that, Bobby. That's gonna be good. And once again, we're getting a video package for the big match, the Moose, the world title match that's going to be taking place later tonight. The Josh Alexander versus Moose, the match that the world has their eyes on. It's going to be a good one, and they're showing us a video package of that right now. Again, we're just 14 minutes left on the pre-show, and we still have the match, the big match coming up. That is for the Impact Knockouts World Championship. So I don't know how they're going to be able to fit, that match into this pre-show, because they only have 30 minutes left, and that too with, all the entrances and all the stuff. I don't know how they're going to be able to do that. That's right. I love that FMC, and this is a heck of a pre-match. Absolutely, Andy. This was a good pre-match. Love that. Love that. All right, and will you be in September WWE pay-per-view? Let's see, FMC. Let's see. But anybody here, I know that the family, you guys here, a lot of you guys are from the UK, so let me know. Are you guys going to be going to the pay-per-view in September? Let me know if you are. And I can see the 1-0, great stuff. That's why I'm not in the Championship Predictions Tournament. Don't worry, Gary. I'm on the same boat. That's why I'm not in the tournament either. I suck at that stuff. And one for me, good stuff, guys. But at WrestleMania Backlash, the Wrestling News Predictions Championship is going to be on the line, and every time that title is on the line, we also have some prizes to be given away. The last time we had some merch. This time we're going to be giving away some gift cards. So make sure everybody to enter that one, because you're going to be winning big. Not just a title, but also some gifts. So you got to be winning that one, guys, for sure. That's right, Eddie Edwards won. I've seen Eddie Edwards in real life. FMC, that's great, and I've heard he's a great guy. I would like to see Ella Envy on NWA. Bobby, that's great, and we're going to be doing some NWA Watchalong, of course, next week on Tuesday. Look forward to that. Eddie Edwards, I picked. He was right. Good stuff, Clay. Good stuff. Beautiful. And Andy says, I've met the American Wolves tag team that Eddie Edwards was in. Amazing, Andy. You've met some great people. And I must say, guys, you know what? I think that they might have just moved the Impact Wrestling Knockouts Tag Team Championship match to the main show, because no way are they going to be able to accommodate that match into the pre-show now that they have under 12 minutes left. There's no way they're going to be able to accommodate that match. That's a championship match, and that too with 4 people involved. Not 2, but 4. They gotta be moving it to the main show. No way it's on the pre-show now. It's not gonna be happening for sure. Maybe it's opening the show. That's right. I think so, true. Hopefully it opens the show and not getting bumped, because you know it, true. You know it very well. I'm a big Inspiration fan, so I want to see them. Hopefully they don't get bumped, and hopefully they are opening the show. I would love that. Now I would really love that. And FMC says, I'm in the UK. I actually live in Wales, close to Cardiff. That's amazing. So I'm gonna be there, I think. Great stuff. So FMC, I'll see you there, hopefully. And they should do every pay-per-view on Impact Plus. I agree. They should, absolutely. And as you can see right now, wow, guys, they did not cancel it. They did not move it to the main show. I don't know how they're going to be able to do it, but this is a 4-women match, and it's taking place on the pre-show with under 10 minutes left. So it's got to be a very quick squash match. And you know, when it's a very quick match, it usually ends up in a retaining of the titles. So I guess, you know, Madison Rayne and of course Tenel Dashwood, the Influence, are most likely going to be retaining that championship. I think that's what's happening. So Archie says, my cable system does not carry Access TV. Wish they would. Archie, I'm sorry about that, but you know what? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show. It's good to see you here. And if you Access TV, I mean, you're missing out on some Impact Wrestling, good Impact Wrestling. But what you can do is you can tune in here because we watch the shows together every single week. And apart from that, you can also subscribe to Impact Wrestling on YouTube. They air the shows, I believe, on a 30-minute delay every single week. So you can watch it right there, brother. And Andy says, I too, Kylan King wrestles on Angelina Love. That's amazing. Do they have shows on Impact Plus? True, they do have the weekly shows on Impact Plus for sure. Beautiful stuff. Big up AJ, big up everybody. Jonathan, big up to you, brother. You're the best. Good to see you. And look who's coming out here. My team. These are my ladies right there. So good to see them. I mean, how can you not like these two? They're so likable, so good. As good they are in the ring, they are just as good when they're making their way down the ramp. And it's so great to see the Inspiration, formerly known as the Iconics, and they're making their way down, looking good in that matching outfit. You know, when you look at these two, you know that they're best friends, they're good friends, and it's so you know, the smile, the positivity, it's so contagious. I can feel the positivity oozing through the screen right now. I'm loving it. And everybody get your picks in right now. That's right, Renegade. Thank you for being on track of this. Get your picks in, guys. Who's going to win this one? Look at that. I told you there's going to be something like that. I told you it was going to be a retain for sure. It's going to be a squash match, something crazy. And we can see the jump on the Iconics, the Inspiration during their entrance itself. And I think it's going to be a retain. I think the Influence are going to be retaining this one. And Gary says, I'm going to go with the Inspiration here. Drew says they could do the intros. That's right. Absolutely. 100%. But what they're starting it now, it seems like they are in the match. So they're going to be, you know, wrapping it up real quick. That's cool. That's amazing. I pick Madison Rain and Tendall Dashwood, says Bobby. And James is here. James, good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're ready for Impact Wrestling Rebellion, because this is going to be a great pay-per-view. And Andy says, Renegade, I've already put my picks in. Everybody, get your picks in if you haven't already, because you know what? We are having our Wrestling News Predictions title. That is our debuting Wrestling News Galactic Championship on the line tonight. So at the end of the night, if you have the most predictions correct, you're going to be going home with the Galactic title. So don't miss out. And make sure to get your predictions in, guys, for sure. And we can see the match is underway. And so far, the Influence is dominating. They are dominating. That's right. And look at them. Yeah, the Iconics, or the Inspiration, is in trouble right now. So let's see how this goes down. But I am a little concerned for Inspiration for sure. Let's see how this goes down, guys. I'm also going to be setting up a poll here just to find out percentage-wise how many people think it's going to be which team. We'll find that out. FMC says Inspiration. Howling Cannon says Inspiration. Andy says Influence. True says Influence. Great stuff. And Bobby says, yep, great stuff, Bobby. Andy says, I agree. Great Inspiration for the win. I think so, too. And with that being said, guys, look at that, them go right now. They are on fire. The Influence is on fire. Inspiration still in trouble. And James says, I'm on holiday right now. Just drop in to drop a like. See you Monday. James, much love to you, brother. You take care. Enjoy your holiday. And I'm going to be seeing you Monday, ringside from Raw. You take care, brother. All right, FMC, you take care. Have fun. Both teams are wearing fabulous outfits. I agree, Andy. Both of them looking good. I'm loving the outfits from the Inspiration. It's different. Usually we see them in a different kind of outfit. Tonight we're seeing them in a full body gear, but I'm loving it. I'm digging it. Look at them. Wow. You gotta feel bad for them, though. That's terrible. Yeah, the Inspiration is really taking some beating here tonight. Look at that. And Madison Rain has it under control right now, as you can see. And somehow, Cassie trying to turn around, going for the cover. And Mr. Brandon Toll, my favorite referee, also a guest on my podcast, he is calling the action. And he always is on top of his game. One of the best referees that Impact Wrestling has. And one of the longest, reigning term referee they've had. Really a cool guy. And now with the big... Wow, this is... Tendall Dashwood, look at her go. She's doing some good stuff here. Wow. And what else do I have here? Andy says both teams are wearing fabulous outfit. Indeed, Madison Rain and Cassie Lee. That's right. I can see those big eyes of Bobby. Love that. Good stuff, guys. And as you can see here, Billie Kay, can I still call her Billie Kay? She's in the ring, and she's wreaking havoc. She's got this under control. She pushes Tenille Dashwood to Madison Rayne right there, and goes for, wow, that wasn't a Superman punch, but she's dominating the whole thing. She gets in, and she dominates the whole damn thing, and she's really, it's a handicap match. But you know what? The one person has the match under control, and two of them are in trouble. Going for the cover, 1-2, and a kick out. The inspiration turned the tables around thanks to Billie Kay right there, and she could actually be picking up the win here. Let's see. Let's find out. This is a very quick turn of events. Interesting. The influence in some trouble here. And I can see the scoreboard right now. Of course, we have the score going on, and it's a very 50-50% situation. 50% of you think it's got to be influence, 50% of you think it's got to be the inspiration. So you guys are confused just as much as I am. This is a hard match to predict. Wow, that was a quick kick out, and that was also a quick tag. I don't know if they made a good decision by tagging in real quick, because the match was already going in the favor of the inspirations. So a tag, I don't know if it was really needed right now, but I can see, okay, once again we have a 2-on-1 situation. This time it's against Madison Rayne. So inspiration is double teaming against Madison Rayne of the Influence, and I'm loving this. This is great. Go for it. Yeah, she has climbed the second rope. Actually, from the top turnbuckle, oh dear lord. And Tenille Dashwood goes and grabs her leg, stopping her from jumping from the top rope. And look at that. The Influence doing the dirty work right there. As I said, guys, a big backbreaker to Billie Kay. I said it. You know, we have under 10 minutes. We had under 10 minutes for this match. And I told you, you know, it was going to be a squash where it's going to be some dirty work done. And we're going to be seeing the championships being retained. And it seems like that's exactly what's going to be happening. The match is not over yet, but I do believe that we're going to be seeing the championships being retained here tonight. I do believe that's going to be happening. Tenille Dashwood in the ring right now, going to go for the cover. Actually, going to go for the tag, I guess. I don't know what she's doing. She looks a bit confused here. Look at that. Great stuff. And she grabs the title. She's not even won the championship yet, but she grabs the title. She's on the run, wants to go on her way out. I don't know. She probably wanted to attack. Oh, that's right. She wanted to attack her with the title. That's terrible. And she wanted to attack Cassie with the championship. Cassie gets out of the way with a big kick. Big kick to Tenille Dashwood, going for the cover and a kick out right there. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. That was a surprising kick out right there. Look at that. And Maddie is a talented wrestler. Yes, she's improving, absolutely. She's good, Bobby, I agree. And Chris says, I'm picking inspiration to win. I love that, Chris. Good to see you. Welcome on board. Welcome to the stream. And I do think that inspiration should win, but I've got a feeling it's got to be the Influence that are going to be picking up the win here. But let's see. We have Tenille Dashwood and Madison Rayne pulling off a double team right now, and they do it with a big DT. Go for the cover. 1, 2. This could be it. And this is over, guys. I was right. I said it right there. I said it. I called it. I called it correctly. I'm not going for the title tonight, but I called it. And with that being said, we have the champions retaining the championship. We had under 10 minutes left for the match before the match even started. There was no way we were going to be seeing, you know, a back and forth action or a change of hands. And that's why they're retaining the title. This was a very squash, very easy match that just put in right there. I don't think they cared much about it. That's why it just ended the way it ended, and they gave it such less time, real less time. But anyways, the good thing is that we got to see the inspiration, and I guess we cannot complain any further. And Chris, good to see you, brother. I can see Chris is here. I pick inspiration. Now, Chris, you get your first prediction wrong, brother, but good to see you. And they should try to put the Impact Wrestling on I do agree. They have it on AXS TV, but a lot of people don't have access to AXS. That's the problem. And 2-0, 2-0, great. You guys are, look at the streak right there. Look at the predictions on the line. Wow, look at the scoreboard. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 1-0. Look at that. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. Right. And Renegade, as always, is keeping check. And, you know, this is a title that Renegade and Chris came up with together, of course. The predictions title, that's on the line. That Galactic title is making its debut tonight. And as we can see, we're done with the pre-show and we're now going to the main show. The main show is about to start momentarily. It's going to be great. If the pre-show was so good, you can only imagine how good the main show is going to be. Andy says the champs retain. That was a really good match. That's right. Pre-show was good, brother. Can't wait to see how the actual match goes down. The actual show goes down. Luz is here. Luz, good to see you. How do you get the belt? Great question. You have to get your predictions in for the every single match. Before the match goes on live, you got to get the predictions in. And at the end of the night, whoever has the most predictions correct, they're going to win the title. And there's a time delay, stay a few minutes. Oh, Archie, I see that. For me, oh my gosh, there's some time delay. I see that. That's not very nice. But anyways, we're going to be having a great time for sure, and I can't wait. And you know what? They say that patience, it bears sweet fruit. So even if there's a time delay, I'm pretty sure it's going to be all worth it. The wait is going to be worth it. It's going to be all great. And Archie, do you have Xfinity? That's right, Xfinity as well. And Jason says, H, we might get some big surprise in the tag match elimination. Maybe someone you interviewed might be in that match. Get ready to pop. Somebody I interviewed. Jason. Who are you talking about, brother? Because if I'm thinking, wait a second, do you think Authors of Pain are going to be in there? Authors of Pain? I don't know. That's going to be really surprising if Authors of Pain show up. Apart from that, PJ Black, perhaps Matthew Raywalt. Wow, Matthew Raywalt could be going for the titles. Could that be happening, Jason? You now have my interest, brother. You now have me intrigued. Somebody I interviewed could be in that match. I am intrigued. Let's see what happens. Bhupinder Gujjar? I don't know. Let's see. Let's get your predictions. That's right. Absolutely, Andy. Thank you for that. The wrong team one says Chris, and I agree. I was rooting for the inspiration too, but I guess they just didn't much care about the match. That's why they gave it such less time, less than 10 minutes, and it ended the way that it ended. Terribly. And Bobby says, AJ, who do you want to see wrestle against Natalia Markova on NWA? So many good ones out there. Of course, Angelina Love would be one that I'd say I really want to see that happening. And Mustafa is back. Good to see you. And it seems like Impact Wrestling is a bit of a delay here. They haven't started up the pay-per-view yet, but hopefully they start us soon. Love to see PJ Black come back. I would love that too, brother. I had the pleasure of interviewing him. What a great guy he is, and what a story he has. Really has some good stories. So it's amazing. And we can see that the Impact Wrestling Rebellion still not live yet. There is some type of delay. Hopefully they can be live soon, and it's awful that they have this delay on a pay-per-view. Nobody wants to have their pay-per-view delayed, so I wonder what the problem is here, but there's definitely some delay here. All I can see is a black screen right now, and Inspiration will win at a later date. I think so too, true. There's a bigger time and a better place in store for Inspiration. I do think so as well. And Ricky, my brother Ricky is here, the first one who was here. That's right, Ricky. Good to see you, bro. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're ready for Impact Rebellion. We already just saw the pre-show. The pre-show was pretty good. And now the main show is just kicking off. Let's see how this goes down. That's right. It's got to be a good show. And don't worry about that, Ricky. Don't worry. Good to see you. Right. Hopefully this show is going to be surprising us very pleasantly. And it's going to be the show of the month, the pay-per-view of the month. Let's see. Impact Wrestling never fails to impress me, though. Never fails to impress me. Don't worry about it, Ricky. Don't worry about that. All right. Let's see how this goes down. Hopefully it's going to be a good show. Beautiful. They're just starting off. They're just kicking off. And that's right. Chris says that I'm picking Rosemary to win the Impact Women's Championship. I love that, guys. That's right. Get your picks in for every single match. Get your picks in. Who do you think is going to be winning which match as the matches go on? And Ricky says, I love the set. Thank you for that, Ricky. I'm glad that you do. We're here ringside, and we're going to be here ringside for every other major show. Ringside. With the fans. Calling the action. Like we should, right? Right, so... And Liz says, Seth was talking about Jon Moxley returning to WWE or not. Yeah, that's another thing that a lot of people are talking about. Jon Moxley, Dean Ambrose probably returning. Let's see how that goes. But as we can see, Impact Wrestling is just starting off. Let's see how this goes. And True says that Jay White's got to win. I think so too. It's a big triple threat match. We've got some, 3 big people in there involved in the match. I don't know how I can see either of them losing. It's going to be interesting. Jay White, I guess makes sense for him to win because he needs that momentum. He's got some big matches coming up, of course, across the board, not just at Impact Wrestling, but outside of Impact Wrestling. Jay White needs that momentum. So if he wins here tonight, it's got to be good for him. And Trey to win the first match, says Howling. I love that. Trey Miguel possibly winning. Well, let's find out. Let's find out if that happens. And Randy says, AJ Rosemary fans, the Hive won the Knockouts title back. Interesting. Yeah. That'd be nice. Actually, if she wins here tonight, we could be seeing that back. Let's see. Let's see if that happens, guys. All right. And Chris says, I'm picking Jay White to win the triple threat. That's right. This is for the X Division title. We've got Jay White. We got Trey Miguel. We've got a very interesting match here. Triple threat match kicking things off. I thought it was going to be maybe a world title match, but the Impact Knockouts world title match. But triple threat, interesting way to get it off. Let's see how this goes. We got 2 triple threats here, so interesting. And Gary says, I like Steve Macklin. That's right, absolutely. Steve Macklin is good. And I spoke with Deanna Perrazzo, and Deanna Perrazzo had some great things to talk about Steve Macklin, so he's amazing for sure. I'm again having a bit of a technical issue with the. Okay, now finally, thank you for that. Fight TV almost freaked me out for a second, but we're back and we're watching the show, which is great. Okay, thank you for that. A bit of a freak moment right there. I thought it was not working, but it is, and that's great. And Bobby says, maybe one of the Ascension could show up tonight. One of the Ascension could show up tonight. Okay, so we could be seeing Connor show up. That's a very good one. We could be seeing Connor. We could be seeing Victor. Actually makes a lot of sense. Connor alone, it made little sense for me, but both of them together, I think that would be making me very happy and would make a lot of the fans very, very happy. Let's see how this goes, guys. But Connor and Victor, the Ascension showing up tonight, and that 8-man tag team match, it makes a lot of sense. It would make a lot of people very, very happy and would have a lot of people talking for sure. That would be a very good movement for sure. And Andy says, what match are we opening with? We are opening with the big one. We're opening with the triple threat match, brother. And yeah, let's see how this goes. A lot of people are already picking. It's got to be Jay White. It's got to be Trey Miguel. Let's see how this goes down. I think for me, I gotta go with Trey because Trey is like Moose. So Moose talks about it all the time, how he's always gonna be champion, how he's never gonna stop. But if you look at Trey Miguel, the guy doesn't stop either. He keeps going strong as well. So Trey as well is sort of undefeated in my eyes. So I could be seeing him pick up the win as well here tonight. We'll see how that goes. All right. And Johnny says, I hope AJ Francis, that's right, AJ Francis from the Hit Row, that is of course, the Hit Row of the WWE, now known as the Hitmakers, is set to be making his debut tonight. We could be seeing him, along with the Hitmakers, appearing in that, 8-man tag team match. We'll see how that goes.
He picks his spots.
Wow.
He plays this audience, he plays his opponents, he plays the entire business.
Beautiful. Matthew Raywald, by the way, on the microphone. He's so good. There's nobody who comes close to Matthew. He's just the best when it comes to commentary. Perhaps I'm probably better, but Matthew's pretty damn good as well. That's right, Andy. It is for the X Division Championship, brother. It is about the big one here tonight. Absolutely. And Liz says Jay White will win. Could be. And I said, he needs that win. He needs that win for his momentum, to secure his momentum, to keep it going, especially now that he has such big matches across the board. He definitely needs that win. But Trey is also pretty damn good, and he doesn't give up on his titles easily either, so it's going to be interesting. And Bobby says match is Chris Sabin versus Jay White versus Steve Macklin. That's right, Bobby. Thank you for putting it out there for everybody. Thanks for that. And we're just, let's see how this all rolls out. And once again, guys, the predictions title, that is the Wrestling Galactic Championship, is on the line. So make sure to get your picks in. Make sure to let us know who do you think is going to be picking up the win at the end of the night. Whoever has the most picks correct and has the most predictions point is going to be winning the Wrestling News Galactic Championship. And you want to win that one, guys. You want to win that one. So make sure you win it and make sure to get your predictions in for every match. Archie says Trey is going to be winning to keep the title level of that. Andy says, I'm going for Chris Sabin. Great stuff, Andy. Great stuff indeed right there. Let's see how this all goes down, guys. All right. So far, a good match for sure. And Johnny says, whatever happened to D'Lo Brown? I thought he was taking a break. How long a break does he need? Yeah, that's right. D'Lo Brown, and I can see your earlier comment about AJ Francis also, that he's blocked you on Twitter. It's funny, but, I got blocked by a lot of people as well on Twitter, but that's okay. But D'Lo Brown, I don't know when he's going to be returning, but speaking of AJ Francis, I think the answer for AJ Francis is tonight. There are three tag teams that are a surprise. And I guess you guys have already cracked the code. You guys have already said who's going to be coming back. I think Ascension coming back makes a lot of sense. I think that, the Hitcher coming back, or the Hitmakers making their debut, makes a lot of sense. So I definitely go with all of you guys. I do feel that they're going to be here. And so far, so good. The match on fire, as we can see here. You gotta be loving the Impact Rebellion venue, though, the arena, the way they've put it together. Still the very small venue, but the lights and everything, the spotlight just gives it a bit fight feeling right there. Good stuff. And they're going at it right now. Yeah, the three of them putting on a good show. Good performance right now, as we can see. Yeah, sweet stuff. And Bobby says, Andy, your thoughts on WSK? That's right, WSK. A good one right there. Of course, we're going to be seeing them. And Andy says, okay, Bobby Babito nowhere near Tom. Right. And once again, guys, who are joining us for the first time, we do watch-alongs, wrestling watch-alongs for every single wrestling show out there. Let it be any show. Let it be Impact Wrestling. Let it be, your favorite, the WWE shows. Let it be AEW. Any show. We do watch-alongs for them. Even the independent shows, we watch every single one of them. So you've come to the right place at the right time. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Be a part of the family. Be a part of the conversation. Because here on this channel, it's all about the conversation. It's all about, the community. So talk and join the talk. Join the talk. That's right. And thank you for that, Renegade. Thanks for keeping track. Ding, ding, ding. It's time. And hopefully Wyndham. I love Wyndham. Wyndham making his return tonight. I think it's not going to be happening. We know that Bray Wyatt is asking for a lot of money. That's what the dirt sheets are saying, and I totally believe that. Bray Wyatt deserves all that money, right? I mean, he's that good, and the name is that big. So Bray Wyatt definitely, he'll get what he asks for sure. And I think AEW might as well give him that much money. He's asking for a lot of money, and AEW might just give it to him. So we could be seeing Bray Wyatt go to AEW. We could be seeing him go back to WWE. It all depends on who offers him that money. I don't think it's going to be Impact Wrestling, but it could be either AEW or the WWE. Andy says next Sunday is Triple Mania. That's right. No days off. We're going to be here Monday to Sunday. Sunday's Triple Mania. I look forward to that, Andy. Thank you for that. I like WSK. I prefer wrestling in junior heavyweight. That's right. Thank you, Archie. I'm glad that you love it. And this is not just a set. We're ringside. That's right. You just don't see me on TV. But I'm ringside right now at Rebellion. But thank you for that, brother. I just try to, make it more interactive and more fun. And always trying to improvise here. So that's what I'm doing here with this one. But I'm glad that you like it, brother. And AJ, I want to see Natalia Marco versus Kylie Ray. That's a good one, brother. That's a very good one. They need to build up more junior contenders. That's true. 100%. With that being said, this match is good. Let me know, guys. What do you feel about this match? Because I think it's so far, so good. Not too shabby. For an opening match, pretty good. But the pre-show, I must say, I'm still on the pre-show hangover because the pre-show match was really very good. Wow. This is good so far, though. Look at that. Look at them going down here. This is good. Perhaps one of the best triple threat action that I've seen in some time here, for sure. Yeah, this is sweet. And Bobby says as well, I like this match. Guys, let me know. What do you think about this match yourself? Are you enjoying it? Do you think it could have been better? Let me know. And the fans, though, in attendance, you can hear them. They're making some noise. They're loving this match as well. Rebellion, by the way, is a sold-out pay-per-view. We know that Impact Wrestling's the seating capacity is not too much. They don't really go crazy with their seats. They don't have like 500 seats in there. They don't have 1,000 seats in there. It's a very modest seating arrangement they have for their shows, and for them to sell out, it's not a very big deal, but they did get on social media and spoke about how they've sold out the arena for this one. So good for them. It's a sellout. Tonight's show is a sellout, and that is good for Impact Wrestling, definitely. Good for them. Look at that. Wow, this match is going strong. Look at that. Sweet stuff. Sweet indeed.
Saban trying to pick up a little momentum here with White on the outside. Critical opportunity.
Beautiful.
Going on.
Beautiful stuff right there. Yeah, this match is really good. And Archie says, I don't want to see Bray Wyatt coming to AEW or Impact. Some say he wants $5 million. That's true. That the dirt sheets are saying it right there, that he wants a lot of money. And True says right there, it's a nice opening match indeed. Amazing match. And Chris says, I picked Trey Miguel to retain the title. I'm going to go with Trey as well, because a lot of people say that Trey Miguel, Moose, is the guy. He never loses his fights. He never loses the big fights. But that is true for Trey Miguel as well. He never loses the big fights. He always picks up the win. Somehow, always does it. And that's why I think he's going to be retaining it tonight. And Andy says, I agree with you. The pre-show was really good. It really was. It was an amazing pre-show indeed. Wow. What a big DDT right there. Amazing stuff. Really good stuff. What a great show this has been. Fantastic show. Wow. This has been super sweet. And Bobby says, yep, NWA should build up more contenders for the women's division on NWA like Angelina Love. Absolutely. And if you now look at the women's division, they've got a solid roster coming up. We've got Angelina, we've got Kylie Ray, that you say. We've got of course your very favorite Velvet Sky is there. Even though she's not active as a competitor, she's making some noise right there with the Velvet of Dark and whatnot. We've got Natalia Markova. We've got, of course, Kamel. So not too shabby right there. They're doing a good job. And Bray Wyatt is probably leaking his own rumors. I think so too. And right now we see these days a lot of the dirt sheets, what they do is that they leak out the rumors. And they put out the news that is basically, the wrestlers or the promotions want to be put out there. So that's how the dirt sheets these days work. So Bray Wyatt is probably just leaking it right now, most likely to let the promotions know that, hey, I'm available, and I'm available for big money, I guess. So, but I do believe that we could be seeing a Bray Wyatt return sooner than later. I do feel so. And Impact Wrestling owners could get a deal with AMC. They could sell out events. I agree. Actually, you're right, Archie. They could, and I wouldn't say they would sell out events across America, but they would especially sell out events in the big places. I believe Texas, they would sell out events. I believe they would sell out a lot of events in the South, probably East Coast, New York, right? I think there would be a sellout there. So for sure, if they could strike a deal with AMC, they'd do good. I think also, right now I know they're trying to cut down on their production and not spend a lot of money on there. But I feel like, in the future, they could actually upgrade their arenas and have a bigger seating capacity in there. I think so. So I think they can sell out more tickets for sure. Wow, look at this match though. Sweet. Yeah, I said that I was in the pre-show hangover, but this is really good. Let me know, guys, what do you think about this match? How are you enjoying it? Andy says if Vidna Rotunda does return, he needs his brother as well. Oh, I see that. And you know what? His father, the IRS, Mike Rotunda, did actually make a statement about his sons. He said, I'm not going to speak for my sons. I'm not going to talk about them. But they could be coming back. There is stuff that they still want to do in wrestling, so they could be coming back. So he did say that. So we could be seeing them return. And Gary says, not too bad. Yeah, not too shabby for sure. Not too shabby. All right. This is good. And I don't know if it's just my Fight TV or is it yours as well, but since yesterday, Fight TV has been giving me some hard time for sure. We had some hard time with Fight TV yesterday with the GCW show, and again tonight. It's just the stream is a bit lagging for me, so Fight TV definitely not doing a good job for me tonight. And let's see. But let's see who picks up the win here. Let's see who gets the first win when it comes to the predictions. Chris says, I picked Moose retaining the Impact World Championship. I love that, and I think I picked Moose as well. You know, I would have said that I picked Josh Alexander because if you look at the storyline, you look at the storytelling, it's apparent that Josh Alexander has got to win. And look at that. True right there says it right there, 2 out of 1, and the match is officially over just like that. Great stuff. And True gets his first loss. Beautiful. I see it. Wow. I see it now. Bit delayed right there. Steve Maclin picks up the win. And this is a guy that I believe nobody saw coming. Nobody saw this was going to be happening. Steve Maclin picks up the big one. Steve Maclin picks up the win. Good for Steve Maclin right there. He picks up the win. Good for him. And is a triple threat. That's right, Andy. It was still going on. It just got off the air. Triple threat is now done. And Steve Maclin steals the victory. He gets the win. And I think he was the underdog heading into the match. A lot of people didn't think it was going to be Steve Maclin who would win. But he does indeed win. He picks up a big win here. So good for Steve Maclin here. That's a big win for him for sure. Gets the big win. Sweet stuff. All right. This is good. What a great show. All right, and what else do we have here? And Lance says, hey, Agent, this is my first time watching Impact. Lance, it is so good to see you, brother, and you've come to the right place, brother, because Impact tonight is got to be a good show. We've already seen 3 matches. We saw 2 matches on the pre-show. That was between the Inspiration, that is the Iconics, formerly known as the Iconics, versus the Influence. We saw the Influence picking up the win right there, and they went home with their Impact Wrestling Knockouts Tag Team Championships. Apart from that, we also had the match between Eddie Edwards and Chris Bray at the pre-show, and that match was also won by Eddie Edwards, so that was pretty good. We've already seen 2 matches on the pre-show, really good pre-show, amazing pre-show, and we just saw a triple threat match which was won by Steve Maclin, Deanna Perrazzo's fiance. That is good for Steve going out there. Beautiful stuff from Steve Maclin right there. And let's see how what the other upcoming match is gonna be. And Andy says Melina is still in NWA. She's a producer. I see that. Good. And Renegade. Look at Renegade right there on top of everything. You picked White Renegade. Much love to you, brother. You're amazing. Look at that. Great stuff. All right. With that being said, guys, it's time for the next match. Let's find out which one is gonna be. But I love Impact Wrestling, especially the pay-per-views. They never ever disappoint. They're really good. Right, love that. And we're just waiting for the second match. Let's see which one is going to be. But let me know, guys. So far, is it the pre-show that impressed you, or is it the main show? I must say that it was the pre-show that did it for me. Yes, the opening match, the triple threat was pretty good. But really, it was the pre-show that did it for me. Such a good pre-show. I'm still in the pre-show hangover, even now. I must say that. All right, let's see how this goes, guys. Wow, because Fight TV is not making my life easy here tonight. Really not. I don't know what the problem is, but I might have to switch to another streaming service. I do believe that Impact Wrestling is airing on more than just Fight TV tonight, so let's see what other platform they're airing on, because Fight TV is making my life hard. But let me know, guys, if you're able to watch the stream. What match are you watching right now? Because Fight TV is making my life miserable right now. Okay, let's see. Interesting. And True says Alexander made a big mistake bringing his family. That is terrible. If he's done that, I guess we could be seeing Moose pick up the win once again, because if his family is here, we know that he's going to be going after his family. He could be using his daughter or his wife to play mind games against Alexander. I think that's going to be happening as well. So if he's brought his family to the show, he's made a terrible mistake. We could be seeing deja vu right here. Absolutely. Let's see how this all goes down. And wow. Oh, I see them now. Okay, perfect. Fight TV finally works for me. And I can see Josh Alexander right there hanging around with his family. Terrible mistake indeed. That was a terrible mistake for sure. That's right. No match yet. That's right, Drew. I see it right there. Backstage, Alexander with the child and the wife. Not a good idea, absolutely. You know, when I interviewed Moose, the one thing he said was that he regrets the fact that he couldn't lay his hands on the wife and the kid That's what his regret is. He wanted to be able to do that. So he's a sick guy, and he could actually be going after his family once again tonight. And Chris says, I'm picking Jonah to pick up the win here. Beautiful. Jonah, versus Ishii. We saw Ishii just last night. We saw Ishii competing against Adam Cole, and Adam Cole, of course, picking up the win. So Ishii could be here on fire. He could be angry. He could be going here for the big one. Let's see how this goes. But Ishii is looking to pick up the win here. Let's see who wins, though. Is it going to be Jonah? Is it going to be Ishii? We will find out. And True says Deanna versus Taya apparently is next. That's amazing. Right. And this thing better work for me because, yeah, it's giving me a hard time. I don't want to miss out the Deanna match for sure. All right, let's see. All right. And Andy says, Ishii, I love that. Yeah, Ishii definitely needs to win for sure. And Bobby says she haven't had a match on NWA since Feb 15th. Look at that. That's right. Yep. I guess you guys are talking about Melina. And of course, guys who are watching us right now, I mean, if you watch Impact Wrestling, I'm pretty sure you guys watch other shows as well, apart from WWE and Impact and AEW. If you watch NWA, join us every single Tuesday as we watch the NWA shows, the Power, and of course the pay-per-views right here on this channel together as a family. So make sure to tune in and make sure to hit the subscribe button, be a part of the conversation as we watch all the shows live right here together every single day of the week. All right, guys, let's see how this goes down. But keep me updated, brother True, and everybody let me know what is happening because still, Fight TV making my life hard as we speak. Terribly hard. And she's not full-time anyway, I see that. Alright. And Lawrence says, hey, I'm just stopping by quickly to say hi. Can't be too long. I'm tired, it's late. I see that, Lawrence. I'm pretty sure it's late. I know you're from the UK, so it's going to be terribly great, but have a good night. You take care. It is so good to see you. And now it is time for the Champ Challenge. It is time for Deanna Purrazzo versus Taya. Of course, this is one match that I had been looking forward to for the longest time. I mean, I always look forward to my Champ Challenges. This one's going to be good. Taya, Deanna, let's find out who is going to be picking up the win. And so far, Fight TV is working, so fingers crossed it's going to continue working. Oh, dear. All right, let's see how this goes. But Deanna is on fire. She's my lady. I mean, I did the interview with her. Perhaps I would say one of my favorite interviews that I've ever done has been with Deanna Purrazzo. What a queen. What a virtuosa she really is. Really cool. And I hope she picks up the win here tonight once again. That's right, this is the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship match. Taya could have picked either. She could have picked the ROH or the Reina de Reinas, and she's gone ahead with the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship. And you know what? I don't know what's going to be happening with the ROH title because now the ROH is back. I believe Tony Khan's going to be sending his lady or, somebody from his company soon to wrestle Deanna and, to bring her back home the ROH Championship. I think that's going to be happening. And Renegade says right there, everybody get your picks in. That's right, guys. Everybody get your predictions in. Who do you think is going to be picking up the win here? Is it going to be Deanna? Is it going to be Taya? Let us know. And Bobby says, I pick Forever Championship Deanna Purrazzo. I love that. Yeah, I got to go with Deanna too. You know what, guys? If you guys are picking your picks, I must say, Deanna Purrazzo is like a female moose. She doesn't boast about it. She doesn't brag about it, but it's true. She's never losing her titles. She is forever champion. And when I did the interview with her, she made a promise to me that I am forever gonna be a champ. And I said, Deanna, I trust you, and she's never broken my trust until now. And hopefully tonight will not be the night that she does it either. And Deanna, my heart wants Taya. There you go. Alright, so Andy says that his pick is Deanna, but his heart, Loki, says Taya. Look at that. Amazing. And when I did the interview with PJ Black, he said that Taya and John Morrison and PJ Black are actually planning to go over to AEW. We haven't heard anything about it since then. I believe that John Morrison did not want him to say it, but he did say it on the podcast. I wonder if that's going to be happening, but it would be interesting if we see the likes of Morrison, Black, and Taya in AEW for sure. And look at Deanna Purrazzo, by the way. making her way down the ramp, looking like an absolute queen, looking like the virtuosa as she makes her way down the ramp. Look at her, looking good right there. Archie says, and Gary says right there, I like Deanna, I love that. And Archie says, Taya, Valkyrie, she has a long relationship with AAA, and they love Taya. That's right, she has a long, they go way back, brother. They do go way back, that's true. And Howling says, Taya. Jason says, Deanna is my pick, I love that. Johnny says, did my Switchblade pick up the win? No, your Switchblade did not. It was Steve Macklin, the underdog. A guy nobody thought was going to win. He picked up the win here. Really made the underdogs around the globe very proud. But the question is, who is winning this match? Because this is a big one. Who is winning the match? And it's going to be... Wait, why do I always make typos when I'm actually putting up a poll? Alright, is it going to be Deanna? Is it going to be Taya? Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the poll. And of course in the comments as well, guys. And Bobby says, Deanna Perez, champions are great. I totally agree, Bobby. They're great, and I cannot wait to see who the next person is going to be, accepting the challenge. We'll see that it's going to be very soon. And Chris says Deanna Perez will retain the title. I love that. Clay says it's going to be Deanna. Love it. Imagine if M&M returned. It'd be crazy. We could be seeing a lot of surprises tonight, though. I mean, just the tag team championship match. It's going to be amazing. We have 3 tag teams. We have no idea who could they be. But I totally feel, I have a big feeling. And, I think Jason or True, somebody said it. That, I think it was Gary, I can't remember. Somebody said that we're going to be seeing Ascension coming back. We could be seeing Victor. And we could be seeing, Connor coming back. And I think it could be happening. We did see Connor on Impact Wrestling not too long ago. But he's been ghost since then. So, hopefully we see him tonight, and we see him with Victor picking up the win. Hope so. I really hope so. That's right, Johnny. Your Switchblade did not pick up the win. He did not. And with that being said, the match is underway right now. And I must say that the main show has been pretty good. But really, the pre-show did it for me. What a great pre-show that was. Still not done with the hangover of the inspiration that is. Inspiration, just too damn good. And so is Eddie Edwards, really good. And the match going on strong so far. Right, Deanna Perez is showing some, of course, she's a virtuoso and she's proving it once again right there. Beautiful stuff. Let me know, how are you enjoying this match, guys? How do you like it? Do you think it's kind of slow paced? Is it medium? Is it average? Is it good? Let me know. Right. Sweet stuff so far, though. And Bobby says, Andy, NWA should build up more on the junior heavyweight division. Oh, I see. An NWA like Caprice Coleman, Colby Carino, Arya Daivari. That's right. Arya Daivari, though. Isn't Daivari, like, once again with the WWE, or he wanted to be a producer with the company, I guess? He did a tryout with the company, so, yeah, I think Daivari is kind of occupied, so we'll see. And, but that's, I do agree, Bobby. They need to build up on the junior heavyweight division. For sure they do. 100%. And Andy also agrees. I love that. Alright. Interesting matches so far. Wow. Archie says, need to put comments on bottom so we can read them. Oh, you meant on the screen, the bottom of the screen. Okay, I see that. Alright, I'll get that up because for the studio, we used to have the comments in the bottom, but I thought, for the video, for this one, I thought maybe no comments because we're basically replicating the whole arena look. But I'll get the comments back. I'll get the comments back on the video from the next time. Thanks for that, Archie. I really appreciate the feedback. And true, I agree. This match is kind of slow-paced right now. And, I'm a big Deanna Perez fan, but I must say, I love Taya, but not the biggest Taya fan myself. So, for me, I'm looking forward to the match because I want Deanna to win. But for me, I think this match is going to be basically a B+. But let's see. Wow. Yeah, Virtuosa cannot be beat. She is, once again, on top of her game one more time. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. AJ was the one that said, that's right, Bobby. You're a genius, brother. With the predictions, you're on fire. Great stuff. I think it's got to be Ascension. They're going to be coming back for sure. And Daivari is a producer. That's right, true. He is a producer. Right. And Araya, brother, is in WWE management. Right. And I believe Araya, too, wants to go there as well. And Ricky says, sorry, AJ, dumb question. No, great, Ricky. There is no dumb questions here. All questions are good questions. And he says, is dumb question what match we are at right now? Brother, we are right now watching the Deanna Purrazzo versus Taya match. It's rolling up right now, brother. And Johnny says, AJ, I agree with Archie. I like the comments. All right, Johnny, I'll get the comments on the screen for the next time. Thank you for the feedback. That's what I need, guys. I like the feedbacks that you guys give me. Thank you for that. Thank you. And Bobby says, I like Taya. Taya is awesome. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. Amazing. All right, so far a good match. Great match so far. Look at that. But once again, I'm still not over, just like I said, the pre-show hangover. That did it for me. It was so good. All right. This is definitely interesting. And I see, Johnny, you're having chicken wings. Thanks for letting me know. Appreciate it. Maybe not. But, yeah, look at that. I do believe, and let me know if your predictions has changed now that we have been rolling on to the match for a bit now. Let me know if your prediction has changed, but for me, I'm still sticking to my prediction. That is Deanna. I mean, look at her. Even though she, Taya is hitting hard and she is sort of gaining control, but I still think Deanna has got to win. She's got to win. Yeah, look at her. Right now, Taya is on top of her game. She is bringing it, but look at that. Deanna trying to turn the tables around. She's got to win. By the way, my guy, Brandon Toll, is once again officiating the match on top of her game once again. And look at that. Taya is busted open. She's wearing red, and now she's bleeding red. Terrible. Wow. That's right, Jason. She is indeed busted open, and that's what Deanna Purrazzo does, right? She brings her A game to the matches. She goes all out, and, wow, look at this one. Taya is in trouble. Terrible. Bobby says, AJ, you should interview NWA wrestlers. I'd love to, Bobby. And you know what? Actually, spoiler alert, a NWA wrestler is appearing on the show, on the channel, very, very soon. And of course, tomorrow we're going to be seeing a big interview coming up. It's going to be with a big promoter. She's going to be coming on here. She's going to be talking about a lot of, the stuff that you would like to know about when it comes to independent wrestling and how it works. Gets deep right into the independent wrestling, tells us all about the little details of it. It's going to be a good interview. And of course, next week, another big interview is coming up. And we're going to be having NWA wrestler. I'm not telling you his name, but he's also appearing on the show very soon. And he says, Deanna is my pick, but my heart says Taya. I love that. And Taya looks like she regrets being here. She looks like she doesn't want to be here. She looks out of it right now. Yep, she is looking out of it. It feels to me that Deanna is carrying much of this match. And look at that. True also agrees. He says that Taya looks winded, and she does. She really does right now. Bobby says, I'm still picking Forever Champion. I do agree. Yep, she is. She's got to win. Forever Champion. I love that, Bobby. Look at that. Yep, Taya is in deep trouble. Deanna Purrazzo still has her game on right there. AJ, my guess is you're interviewing Chris Adonis. Good guess right there, Bobby. Good guess. But I'm not telling you. I'm not telling anybody. You guys already know Wrassingh from Impact Wrestling is going to be appearing on the channel very soon to share his side of the story against Bhupinder Gujjar. That interview is going to be happening most likely next week. And the NWA interview, it's a secret. I'm not telling anybody. Look at that. Sweet stuff so far. And Andy says Taya may be looking for her title match for MLW. Yeah, maybe. Sure. But this is definitely not Taya's night. She's definitely not winning this one for sure. She will not. And look at that. All right, I can see already True says it right there. He says a 2 out of 2, which means the match is already over for True. And for me, I'm on delay, so I don't know yet. But, all right, good stuff. Well, I'm way behind it seems since for you it's already over. Look at that. What's the main event tonight, Lance? The main event is gonna be wow. Are you kidding me? The match is over like that? I did not see that coming. Alright guys, look at that. Wow. Interesting end to the match right there. Wow. Interesting end to the match right there. And Lance, the main event of the night is going to be a big one. It's an event that I've been looking forward to the most. We have Moose. And Moose is going to be taking on Josh Alexander. And Moose has been basically the Brock Lesnar of Impact Wrestling. For those who are watching this for the first time, I must say, Moose is the baddest guy on the planet. He's the big bad dude. He's gone after Josh Alexander. He basically ended his career, almost ended his career. He went after he embarrassed him in front of his wife, his kid. Then he went over to his home. He showed up, tried to harass his wife right there at his own home. And, Josh Alexander is now back to Impact Wrestling. He signed a multi-year deal. And tonight, it all goes down. We're going to be seeing Josh Alexander, very furious Alexander, going after Moose for the title. And it's more than the title for him. It's more about the respect. It's more about fighting for his family. So it's going to be a very good match. A very emotional match between Moose and Alexander. It's going to be main eventing the show. It's going to be very interesting, and we already know that Alexander is not here alone. He's here with his family, which I believe is a big mistake. Well, let's see how this all goes down, and I can see here everybody now has a 1 or a 2 next to their score because this match was definitely unpredictable. How do you guys feel about the end of this match? How do you feel about this whole thing, how this whole thing went down? Are you happy with the result? Are you not so happy? For me, I don't even know what to say, but let me know, guys. How do you think about this one? Andy says you're going to interview the national treasure, Nick Aldis. Yeah, I'm going to give it away, all right? I'm going to be interviewing one half of the dirty, sexy boys from NWA. I'm giving it away. And Chris says, I pick Taya Renegade. There you go. All right. And Chris says, I'm stuck at work. I see that. Oh, dear brother. That's okay, because when you get back home, you'll have a great show to catch up on. And Bobby with a score of 2-2. Ricky 1-0. Love that. And True right there also with a 2-2. Beautiful. And Andy 3-1. Jason 3-1. You guys are dominating. Sweet stuff. Sweet stuff. I got Moose for the main event. I love that, Ricky. I think I got Moose as well. I don't see Moose not winning it. He's got to win this one. He's got to win the big one. And, I would have said that it's not going to be Moose, because if you look at Moose and, he's an unstoppable force. But again, if you look at the whole storyline and the way it's all playing out, it's out there that the Moose should not win tonight. Theoretically, he should not win. Everything is working out for Josh Alexander right now. He's got Scott D'Amore in his corner. He's got the fans in his corner. He's got all the love. He's got all the support. So Josh Alexander is the absolute big, huge baby face heading into this match. He's got all the support right there. So, Moose should technically be losing. But again, I don't see him losing, because we know that Moose is a beast. He's a monster, and he does not know how to lose. That's it. He does not know how to lose. That's it. Alright, guys, this has been a very good show so far. As I said, that Impact Wrestling never, ever disappoints. It never does, especially with their pay-per-views. They never do. And we've got a big match coming up right now. It's Trey Miguel. He's going to be fighting Mike Bailey and Ace Austin. This, of course, is for the X Division triple threat match. Ace Austin, Trey Miguel, Mike Bailey. And True says right there that Miguel has got to win. And we know that Miguel, I said it before, guys, Miguel is also sort of like Moose, all right? Because he doesn't boast about it. He doesn't talk much about it. But Miguel never loses. He never loses the big ones. And I feel like Miguel is going to win. He never loses the big one. Somehow, he always comes on the top. He's pretty good, and he's holding on to the Impact X Division title really very warmly. I think he's going to hold on to it for a long time. I think Trey Miguel is going to win this one. And Bobby says you're interviewing Dirty Dango. I am. Could be interviewing Dirty Dango, that's for sure. And who else do I see here? Renegade says you pick Deanna. Love that. Easy victory for Moose Raphael. I agree. He's got to win. And even though everything just seems like it's against Moose, he's got to win. And now that we know Josh Alexander has got his family and they're possibly going to be ringside, Moose got to win for sure. He's got to win. He'll do something. And he says, so will Deanna set something up to lose the ROH title? I think so. I think they're going to be sending over, the ROH people, I mean, Tony Khan is going to be sending over one of his very best to take the title away from Deanna. I think so. It's about time for her to drop the ROH title. I totally agree. But Andy, good to see you. Welcome on board. And Andy Smith, we have two Andys here. So good. Andy says that Trey Miguel is my pick. My pick as well. I think Trey Miguel has got to win this one for sure. And Johnny says Bayley, I love her. Bayley is good, but I've said before, I'll say it again. When Bayley comes back now, I want Bayley to come back as a babyface. I think we have a lot of badasses. We've got a lot of heels. We've got a lot of ruthless women on the roster. Now it's time for a babyface like Bayley to also come here and make it more colorful, make it happy. You know, right now we've got a lot of baby faces right there. A lot of heels right there, sorry. Did not see Taya. I did not see it happening either, especially the way the match was going on. You know, it seemed like Taya was out of it. Seemed like she was pretty dazed. She was bleeding and whatnot. I did not see Taya winning either, but she did pick up the win. I am still stunned. I'm surprised, but that is what tonight is all about. We've got a lot of surprises. Taya winning is not the only surprise because we've got the 8-team multi-elimination challenge, which is, of course, going to be between Violent by Design. They're going to be defending against the Good Brothers. They're going to be defending against Honor No More, Team Impact, Rhino, Heath Slater, and we've got 3 more teams that we don't know anything about. So tonight is all about the surprises, absolutely. And Andy says, Bayley, love that. Absolutely. I picked Trey Miguel, says Bobby. And Jason says, I pick Mike Bailey. All right, that's an interesting one. Guys, if you're watching this right now, if you're tuning in right now, make sure to get your predictions in for every match in the comments. Let us know who do you think is going to win, because at the end of the night, whoever has the most predictions correct is going to be winning our predictions title. It's going to be the Galactic Championship. So if you want to be champion, if you want to have the bragging rights until the next time the title is defended, make sure to get your predictions in, guys, right now. And Jason says, I might pick Mike Bailey, but one Andy is champion. That's right, that's right. One Andy Smith, our brother, is the champion right now, the only champion. Who won between Taya and Perez or Archie? You're going to be possibly heartbroken, as I am. But Taya picked up the win. She got the win. I'm surprised. Is she going to go back to AAA with that title? Is that title leaving Impact Wrestling for good? We will find out. We'll find out. And Ricky says, I pick Mike Bailey. I love that. Great, Mike Bailey getting some love here, as he should. He's really good. We BD to win. Howling Cannon says Violent by Design's got to win. I would love for them too, but we've got 3 teams that we know nothing about. I mean, you know, we saw Bobby here in the comments saying that one of those teams could be the Ascension. That is Victor and Connor, which I feel makes a lot of sense because we know that Victor is here. We know that Connor is here. We know Connor is with Impact Wrestling, and I don't think that Victor would mind coming here either. So I think we could be seeing the Ascension making their Impact Wrestling debut officially tonight. We could also be seeing the Hitro, that is former WWE Tag Team Hitro, making their debut tonight as the Hitmakers, and one more team. So it's going to be super duper interesting. Let's see how this all goes down. But one thing is for sure, tonight is all about the surprises, all about the big bad movements for sure. And since Taya won, my record is 2-0. Beautiful stuff. Howling Cannon says I pick Trey. I not be the champion tonight, AJ maybe Backlash. That's right. By the way, Wrestlemania Backlash. You guys need to be there and you guys need to play the predictions game with us. Gotta win the predictions correctly because Wrestlemania Backlash, we will be having some gift cards, some Amazon gift cards to be given away at Wrestlemania Backlash. If you get most predictions correct, the first 2 people, the 2 people who get the most predictions correct are going to be winning some Amazon gift cards, and of course they're going to be winning the predictions championship. So make sure you're here for WrestleMania Backlash, and that's when it all goes down here. But right now we are underway with the triple threat match. Let's see how this one goes down. Mike Bailey looking determined, looking good as always he does. Ace Austin always on fire, but I don't think it's going to be Ace Austin's night again. I think he's got to wait a bit longer. Trey Miguel or Mike Bailey, I think. But I would still go with Trey. Even though my heart kind of says, actually my mind kind of says it's got to be Mike Bailey, my heart says no. It's got to be Trey. It's got to be Trey. And Clay says, I pick Mike. I knew Tay would win. She has a long-time relationship with Triple A. So Archie, look at that. Look at that. Right now, Mike Bailey, as we can see here, also trying to dominate, also trying to get to the upper hand. Beautiful performance from Mike, actually from the three of them. It's a fast-paced match, as you'd expect. Three of them are really cool people. They're the X Division, wrestlers, and that's what they're showing right now with a very fast-paced match, as you'd expect. An X Division match should never be slow-paced. It should be just the way it is right now. Beautiful stuff. And Archie, now I would like to ask you and everybody here, now that Taya has actually won the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship, do you see Taya actually taking the title to AAA? Do you see her going over to that promotion and the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship officially leaving Impact Wrestling for good? Do you think that could be happening? Or is Taya gonna stick around with Impact Wrestling, is gonna be here a bit longer, perhaps a rematch, against Deanna? What do you think is gonna be happening? Let me know. And that's right, Ricky. Thank you for that. No more picks. The match has officially started. It's officially underway. And as we can see here, good match so far. Definitely a good match. And Andy is the world champion. That's right, Andy. The world champion, brother. Isn't Deanna getting married soon? That's right, true. I guess, actually, that's a very good one. Deanna Purrazzo is getting married soon. I don't know if we know the official date yet, but we do know that she's engaged to get married. So she could be getting married soon, and that could be the reason why she gave up on the title tonight. You make a very good point right there, Drew. And Ricky, that's right, world champion. Andy and Bobby says, AJ, who do you want to see wrestle against? Paula Blaze. Give me Paula Blaze versus the returning Angelina Love. By the way, we can see ringside, the three men down, and we can see Mike Bailey is loving it. He is in control, and you can look at the fans right there just cheering on Mike Bailey. They're loving every bit of him, and Mike Bailey loving every bit of this match here. And he gets Trey Miguel in the ring. Beautiful stuff. Mike Bailey definitely on fire here tonight. Good stuff from Mike. Yeah, with a big punch right there to Trey. And Trey looking dazed. He's looking down. Mike Bailey's in control. What, another big chop to Trey Miguel's chest right there. Yeah, Trey Miguel is in big trouble. Mike Bailey with another big kick to the gut. Wow, this is such a good match, I must say. All right, Trey now turning it around. Mike Bailey in trouble. Gets him down. Going for the cover. Wow, beautiful stuff. What a great match so far. I only have one win so far. Don't worry, Howling. I literally have 0. You're doing better than I am, brother. But good to see you're having one win. That's good. And I don't think Bailey is coming back as a heel. Chris, I hope not, brother. I hope she doesn't come back as a heel. I want the colorful Bailey with the balloons and everything, the positive Bailey back. I think that is what we need for sure. Absolutely. And you know what? Maybe have that positive Bailey team up with the New Day. Since we know New Day is never turning heel, they want to be all colorful and happy. Maybe have Bailey be a part of the New Day. Do something different. I think New Day needs that push. They need that fire under their arse to really get them started and reignited once again. Maybe Bailey joining the New Day will do something. So I would like to see that happening for sure. And what else do we have here? Let's say my stream just quit. Chris, don't worry, brother. You're not the only one who's having stream issues. Me too. I have a lot of issues tonight. Lots of them. You're not going to believe it. And Taya will probably work both promotions. That's right. Could be. Absolutely. And you know what? I must say that Deanna Purrazzo has done such a tremendous job with the ROH title and the AAA championship that both promotions should be indebted to the virtuosa Deanna Purrazzo. She carried the ROH title when ROH was defunct and it was gone and it was history. We did not even know that the ROH was ever going to come back, and that is the time when Deanna Purrazzo literally took the ROH women's title and kept it shining and made it feel important and made it feel special. So Deanna Purrazzo did such a great job with the ROH title. I mean, both the promotions should be in debt to Deanna for the fabulous work that she did. Such a good job. Really, such a good job right there. Deanna is great, and Taya will probably work her promotions. I think she will, but it's only a matter of time, brother. I think it's only a matter of time before Deanna, Taya, basically, gives the AAA title to somebody at AAA, and then they just quit with the AAA championship. And when we never see the AAA once again, or for the foreseeable future at Impact. I mean, these titles have now got to go home to their respective homes. They have been babysitting by Impact Wrestling for a bit now, but it's time for the babysitting to get over with, and they have to go back to their own homes, I guess. So I believe that AAA will be going to its home, and the ROH title will also be going to its home very soon. I think it's got to be happening. And Ricky says, yes, AJ, I see Taya. She will get the AAA over in Mexico for sure. Absolutely. And Andy says, I see Taya taking the championship away to MLW. I can see that happening too. Absolutely. Yes, Deanna's getting married. Absolutely. Paola Blaze versus Kylan King would be great for sure. This match is so good, by the way. Such a good match. Such a great match. The triple threat, as you'd expect. X Division. They're bringing the fire, bringing the heat. Over the top. Really cool stuff. And, you know, I was saying until now that I was perhaps still not over the hangover from the pre-show, but this match is doing it for me, guys. I'm loving this so far. So far, so good. And I can see Johnny with the wings. Come on, Johnny, give me a break. But I hope you enjoy your food, brother. And True says Balloon Bailey isn't coming back. True, that breaks my heart. That, you know, when she was around, I didn't care much, but I must say I miss her now. This Bailey... I'm not a very big fan of the heel Bailey. I know a lot of people love the heel Bailey, but for me, I kind of miss the balloon one. And AJ, I want to see Tasha Steelz versus Taya for the... I see Tasha versus Taya would be nice, Bobby, for sure. Yeah, give me that. I like that too. Archie says some dirt sheets are saying Taya is going to go challenge the ROH AEW. You know what? That is interesting, Archie, because when I interviewed Paige Black, he said that Taya, John Morrison, and himself, they are planning to go to AEW. So I guess this could be how they do it. This could be the beginning of Taya and the boys' entry to ROH and AEW, I guess. That could make sense. And Ricky says, I hope Bailey and Ilson not getting released. I hope so too. Really, I hope that doesn't happen. And Andy right there says, is this for the Ultimate X match? Is this the Ultimate X match or the X title? This is the X Division title. Oh, look at that, by the way. Ace Austin is trying to hold on. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Big suplex. Oh dear Lord. Mike Bailey, are you kidding me? Did you guys look at that suplex? Dear Lord, a big suplex from Mike Bailey, and he actually climbed over Trey Miguel to suplex Ace Austin from the top rope. Only Mike Bailey can do something like that. That is the reason why he is so special. Mike Bailey is definitely very, very special. Chris, you're not the only one, brother. I am with you. I am with you, brother. And that's right. April 28th is coming up, and I hope that Alexa doesn't get released either, brother. I hope so, too. And Andy says, put New Day with the former partner of Hammy Cow. Oh my gosh, okay. So New Day with Madcap Moss. Interesting. Oh, okay. Madcap Moss. Wait, this is interesting. Andy, can I just say that we could be seeing Madcap Moss, it would be nice, it would be a good idea. Madcap Moss steps into the New Day and takes over as the leader of the New Day, sort of. And Madcap Moss replaces Big E in the New Day. And when Big E comes back, we could be seeing some jealousy and whatnot. And we see a big match between Big E versus Madcap Moss, you know, with the New Day on the line. I don't know, but it would be interesting. Madcap Moss could be replacing Big E in the New Day, for sure. That would be interesting, for sure. I'd like that. Andy, that's genius right there, brother. That's a good one. And AJ, you see any women's match made in NJPW Joe in June by AEW and Tony Khan. I mean, that pay-per-view is coming up. I'll see a lot of the women matches. I'm pretty sure there are going to be some good women matches out there, brother. There have to be good ones out there. And Andrew is here. Andrew, good to see you. Does that mean that the ROH champion really second to the USA title? It seems like it. It does seem like it, brother. It does seem like it. That's right. But we'll see how it all goes down. But apparently, it does seem like it. But if we're talking about a lot about the ROH title, the AAA titles, let's talk a little bit about the Knockouts Championship, which is going to be defended later tonight. We're going to be seeing Tasha Steelz, Rosemary, and we know that Rosemary fans want her to bring back her own version of that championship that's going to be, could be coming back once. And that's right, the match is all officially over. I'm on a bit of a tape delay here once again, but True says it right there that the guy nobody picked won. Are you kidding me? So you're telling me Ace Austin picked up the win here? Come on. Okay, alright, you know what, guys? I think Impact Wrestling is on a mission to make this pay-per-view unpredictable. That's what they're trying to do here. I think that's the mission here. They're trying to make it unpredictable. That's why, early on we saw Deanna Purrazzo losing, of course, to Tay. I think that was very unpredictable. I did not see it coming. I don't know. A lot of people saw it coming. And then we saw, of course, before that, we saw Steve Macklin picking up the win. I don't think anybody else saw that either. And now we're seeing here that the guy nobody picked, as True says right there, Ace Austin picking up the win. Really, I guess what Impact Wrestling is trying to do here is make this show very unpredictable. We have seen 3 matches so far on the main card, and the 3 of them have been very, and I mean extremely unpredictable. Extremely unpredictable for sure. Wow, what a night though. What a night. Ace Austin is your new X Division champion. Good for this guy. The new X Division champion right there. And I can see the scores right here. I can see True. That emoji gets me, brother. You're so angry. I love that. All right. Jason says 3 and 2. I love that. True 2 and 3. Bobby 2 and 3. Great. Same score as True right there. 1 and 1. Chris 0 and 3. I love that. Who won match against you? Brother Ricky. We just had Ace Austin pull up a big upset, and he won the match. He is the new X Division champion. And he says 2 and 3, that was a dumb move, putting the belt back. I don't get it either. I think putting it on Mike Bailey might have been a better idea. Because I know that a lot of people might say that, hey, you know what, they might have a better place and a better time in mind for Mike Bailey. A better movement. But again, this is the Rebellion pay-per-view. This is one of their biggest pay-per-views of the year. So if they want to put it on Mike Bailey, I think tonight could have been very well a good night to put it on him. So I don't know why they didn't do it. I'm not too sure why is Ace Austin champion once again. And I can see nobody's happy, right? I mean, Andy's not happy. Andrew says Tony Khan for the purchase of Impact. I hope not, brother. I hope not. You know what happens when one person is in control of a lot of wrestling? It creates a monopoly. And I hope that Tony Khan, even though he's a great guy, I appreciate the work he's doing, but I hope he doesn't pick up Impact because he's got 2 promotions already. Good for him. Impact should stay its own independent company and do its own thing because we don't want a monopoly again. We don't want it. We don't want it again. You know, we had a monopoly for the longest time with the WWE, and it just didn't work out very well. So hopefully, we do not get a monopoly again, and Tony Khan does not purchase Impact Wrestling. Let me know if you guys are with me. Would you like to see Tony Khan purchasing Impact? Let me know if you would, and let me know if you wouldn't. For me, definitely not. And Andrew, let me know. And Andy says he's not a good champ. That's right, Ace Austin, not a good champ, especially an X Division champ. Certainly not, for sure. And Raphael says, I win the prediction. Okay, Raphael said that it was going to be Ace Austin. Good for you, brother. Good stuff. And Holly says perhaps they want to make Ace go for option C. Because I did see a segment between Juice and Oh, okay. Interesting. Let's see let's see if that happens. That'd be interesting. Again, guys, I'm so excited for the main event. I cannot wait for the main event. But before we get to the main event, we've got some more matches. We've got some good matches for sure. We've got the A-Team Elimination Challenge match, which I'm getting butterflies in the stomach. So many butterflies. We could be seeing the Ascension here. We could be seeing Hit Row here. We could be seeing a former ROH tag team, a former Impact tag team, current Impact tag, anything can happen. 3 tag teams are still mysterious. We don't know who they're gonna be, but I do believe that you guys have solved more than half of the mystery. I do believe Ascension is gonna be in it, and I do believe firmly that we're also gonna be having the Hit Row in this match of the 8-man elimination tag. But apart from that, we have the Tasha Steelz versus Rosemary match for the Knockouts World Championship, and we have Jonah and Ishii, and of course we have the main event. So we have about 4 matches left on the card. It's been a great show so far, and I think it's only gonna get better. Only gonna get better. Wow, what a great night we've been having right here, guys. It's been incredible. And we see Ricky says, I want this match to restart. I know, I would want it to restart as well. If I had that button, I would have restarted a lot of matches, brother, especially the Brock Lesnar vs. Undertaker match of WrestleMania 30. Would have restarted it. And True says that Jonah has got to win. And of course, Jonah versus Ishii is coming up right now, guys. Let us know. Who do you think is going to pick up the win? Is it going to be Ishii? Is it going to be Jonah? Let us know. But I do agree with you, True. I don't see a reason why Ishii should pick up the win here. Jonah should win. He's the Impact Wrestling guy. He needs that momentum. Ishii, even if he picks up the win, what does it do for him story-wise? Nothing, right? Nothing. So Jonah needs that victory. Yes, it'll suck for Ishii. 2 back-to-back losses. But Jonah definitely needs that victory, and he should win for sure. Ace Austin is a great talented wrestler, says Bobby. I love that. Some love for Ace. Would have been better putting it on Mike Bailey. Andy, you know I love Mike. I would have loved that. Mustafa says we need Austin Theory to win the Intercontinental Championship to become double champion. Wow. Some love for Austin Theory. Interesting. Okay. A double champion, I think unifying the mid-card titles would be a good idea. It's bad enough Vince took WCW. That's right, Andy. Yep, no more Monopoly. No more of it. Tonight's only the Galactic. That's right. Tonight is only about the Galactic Championship. Thank you for that, Ricky. And Howling says it's got to be Ishii. Ricky says it's got to be Jonah. Breaking news, Sammy sighting. Interesting. Sammy sighting. Okay. Interesting indeed. Do you mean the Sammy from AEW or the Sammy from WWE, Jason? Let me know. Interesting for sure. Alright. And yeah, forget that. I love that. Howling. Bobby says A-Star is a great champion. Okay. Would be smart to put it shade, but keep their separate companies. Just allow cross-promotion matches. I agree, Andrew. I do. Andrew, I totally agree with you. Cross-promotion, once in a while, is okay. But really, the companies should be separate. Right now, ROH and AEW, it seems like these are just one company with two separate brands. ROH and AEW seems like Raw and SmackDown, and that's not how it should be. It should be two different companies. But I do think that once ROH has its own show, its own weekly show, it's got to be branching out, it's got to be doing its own thing, and AEW is going to be doing its own thing. But right now, it seems like Raw and SmackDown. Hopefully, that comes to an end soon. AJ did the GCW show last night. I asked for my refund, brother. It never did. Yeah. Yeah, but Champion is, that's right. He's in trouble. And we can see right there, Ishii is in control. So far, it seems good. Of course, Jonah is such a monster, and so is Ishii with those big chops right there. This has got to be a good one. This has got to be a tough one to predict. Even though we think it's going to be Jonah, the night has been unpredictable, guys. Every single match that we've seen on the main card right now, so far, has been unpredictable. So you never know who picks up the win here. Maybe Matt Cardona and Brian Myers could be a tag. That's right, Bobby. That's a good one. I think Matt Cardona and Brian Myers will be a tag team for sure. I think it's not a question of if or maybe. I think they will be. They gotta be. Bobby, that's smart. Good pick right there. And Jonah is my pick to win, says Bobby. I picked John Renegade. Jonah, love that. Ricky says Jonah. That's right. Good stuff. And what else do we have here? At the Open Door pay-per-view, at the Forbidden Door pay-per-view, that's right, Archie. In June, a lot of people are saying that CM Punk will be AEW champion. AEW title against the NJPW title. Alright, so CM Punk. So basically, what you're saying is that CM Punk could be the flag bearer of AEW at that pay-per-view. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a CM Punk being world champion for sure. I think, would be great. Can you just imagine the hype leading into that pay-per-view if CM Punk is the world champion? I think that'd be great. Yeah, I would not mind that at all, for sure. Would love that. All right. With that being said, the match. Let me know, how do you like this match so far, though? I mean, this is a match between two heavyweights, and they're doing very well. And Gary says, Jonah reminds me of a young Tyrus. I love that. I love that comparison. I believe with the exception of the hair, everything else on point right there. I love it. I love that comparison, Gary. It's a good one. And did I hear a little G from ECW showed up tonight? Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Little G. I don't believe that I caught that, but okay. I'll look into it as well. That's right. Oh no, Josh better not win. AJ, maybe Matt Cardona and Brian Myers could be in a tag team match. I do believe that they're going to be in the tag team match for sure. And Renegade with a ding ding, thanks for that. I do totally believe that Matt Cardona and Brian Myers could be one of the mystery tag teams. I do think, Bobby, you have a good point. And look at that. Jonah with the Irish whip right there. And he goes, poor Ishii goes back first into the turnbuckle. He is hurt for sure. He is down and Jonah is enjoying it. He's loving this. Look at that. Look at that. He's signaling for Ishii to get up, but Ishii is down. And wow, with the big stomp to the hand, to the arm of Ishii. And Ishii, wow, with going for both the arms. I mean, this has got to be hurting. He's going for not just one, but both of the arms of Ishii. And Ishii is in trouble. And he sends him face first into the turnbuckle right there. And Jonah with a big, big elbow strike to the face of Ishii. Ishii is hurt, guys. He is hurt and he's going down. This is not looking good for him. And Jonah is in control. Look at that. Wow, and Andy with another good comparison. Jonah reminds of Typhoon. That's actually even a better one. I love that, Andy. That's a better one. Wow, good stuff. And Ishii is down. He's winded down. We saw with Taya earlier. That's why, you know what? Even though I feel like it's gotta be Jonah that's gonna win. I feel like it has to be Jonah. But we saw it with Taya and we saw it with Deanna early on, and we saw how unpredictable it was. It seemed like Taya was out of it. Seemed like she was busted open. Seemed like she was totally lights out. But somehow she pulled up a big upset. So I don't know if we're going to be seeing some kind of an upset being pulled up again here right now. Let's see what happens now. And the Sammy from Impact. Did you see the vignette earlier, AJ? I do believe so. The Sammy from Impact. Okay. We'll see what happens. Sammy Callahan. Oh, I get it now. Oh, it was a bit slow there. Thank you for that. All right, that's interesting. Okay, thanks for that, True. Jonah for the win. I wouldn't mind Khan buying AEW, says Archie. Okay, but again, let's see. Wait a second. Wait. You say you wouldn't mind Khan buying AEW, but Khan already. Did you say Nick Khan? Did you mean Nick Khan? Because Tony Khan already, is the owner of AEW. So Archie, I don't know about that. Hey, did you see that Rhea Ripley was training with an AEW wrestler? You know what? Rhea Ripley, I believe she's got a lot of friends in AEW. So not too surprising. Who was she teaming up? Who was she training with? Was she training with Rui Soho? I mean, she's got a lot of friends up there in AEW. And what else do we have here? Chris says, I want Bayley to come back, a team up with Carmella. Interesting. To win the WWE World Tag Team titles, to become a 3-time. Alright, Bayley and Carmella as a tag team. I'm just trying to imagine that. That will be interesting for sure. Let's see how this goes down. And Jonah will win this match. I love that, says Renegade. Great stuff. Jonah reminds of Typhoon. Indeed he does. This is good. The pay-per-view has been solid. Really good pay-per-view so far. Jonah bringing in the heat for sure. Look at that. It must suck for Ishii though. I mean, poor guy. He came in at such a big deal, but took up a big loss last night. Another big loss tonight. This guy's... Wow. Look at that. The fans are loving it. The fans are loud tonight. And you know what? Impact Wrestling was boasting about how they've sold out the whole place. They've sold out the venue. The venue not too big, right? Not incredibly big. Very modest venue for sure. But the fans are loud and they're making some noise. And this noise is not piped in. This is organic. And that goes on to show that really the fans are excited. This is a very modest crowd. I believe a crowd of about 200 or 400 max. And they are loud for sure. Yeah. Great stuff, guys. And Bobby says maybe someone will show up after the match between Tasha Steelz and Rosemary for the Impact Knockouts. Could happen. Wow. Beautiful stuff.
From Ishii to move out of the way of those strikes and then capitalize it. But look, Jonah already back to
wow.
his feet. Of rebellion here in
Sweet. Ishii is trying to turn it around, but Jonah, I would still think that he's got to win. Even though Ishii is somehow trying to regain control. And Renegade says, Ishii did not impress me last night. Ishii is such a big name, and I was happy to see him. But really, the last night, the match between Cole and Ishii, it wasn't really an incredible match. It wasn't really worthy of all the hype, I guess. I mean, good for Cole to pick up the win, but still, I would agree with you, Renegade. It wasn't the best match ever. But again, it was a good show, especially after SmackDown. SmackDown was decent, but Rampage, as always, just had better wrestling last night. So, as I like to say it all the time, when the main course is not that great, AEW with their Rampage serves as a very good dessert. So, that's what they did last night. What do you think about, what do we think of Jordynne Grace? Andrew with a great question. So, Jordynne Grace, I love her. I have a lot of respect for her. And I am still heartbroken at the fact that Jordynne Grace had to drop her Digital Media Championship to Matt Cardona, and that too because of a steel chair shot to the head. I mean, something should be done about it. Tonight, we should be seeing a Digital Media Championship match, but we're not, which is sad. I mean, Matt Cardona is not man enough to defend his title against Jordynne, that's for sure. But I do think it's going to be big for her. I mean, she's going to be champion very soon. And as we can see here, Jonah, by the way, is on fire. Look at that. I would say this match between Jonah and Ishii is better than last night's match between Cole and Ishii. Look at that. Jonah picks him up on his shoulders. Renegade says this match, that match versus Cole Ishii was 1 out of 10. I love that, Renegade. I love that. Good stuff. That's right. True says the older wrestlers from Japan are a test for younger talent, and the AEW roster is so fortunate to be able to hang around and dance with the Japanese talent, the NJPW talent. Really, they're getting such good exposure right there. Good for them. Really, this whole pay-per-view is going to be a blessing for a lot of the AEW guys. And watch after main event. So, main event, let's see what happens. That's right. I mean, it all depends on how it goes down, Howling. I mean, Moose, Alexander, who wins? We've got Alexander's family here tonight. They could be ringside. Moose could be going after it. Them, we could be seeing somebody else come up after the main event. It's going to be super interesting. It's super compelling storyline. Let's see how this all goes down. Maybe Mia Yim should tonight. Oh, Mia Yim would be interesting. Wonderful. But again, Mia Yim's husband, or Keith Lee, right now is in AEW. So I really don't see it happening. Wait a second. Did you say... Wait a second, a German... Oh my gosh, I see it right there. You kidding me? Wow. This guy is crazy for sure. If you guys are watching this right now, I don't know if you're speechless because I am out of words. What a great guy. Jonah went... Wow, Ishii and Jonah, they're killing it right now. And that was a pretty beautiful sell as well, True. I see that. That emoji of yours is my face right now. Really, that's how I feel. Great. Wow. Look at that. Need to toss the WWE logo along. That's right. That's right. Eve's show was good. That's right, Chris. I heard that was a pretty good show. The older wrestlers from Japan are a test for younger talent. I do agree with that. Look at that stuff. This is great. Whatever happened to Ohio versus everyone? For sure. And Renegade also with the oh my god. That's right. That was the oh my god moment. I guess everybody is watching it in different times because I don't know what the deal is with Impact or Fight TV. It's delayed for a lot of us, right? So one person sees it 1 minute and the other person sees it 2 minutes later. But it's funny how we get the reactions a little bit late because of Fight TV, I guess. But this is a very good match for sure. Really, both of them, they're killing it in the ring. And I thought this match was going to be good. I had no idea it was going to be so good. Really good match. Really killing it right now. Beautiful. And what else do we have here? Okada. Whoa. Again, I'm still not over that beautiful suplex from Ishii to Jonah. That is something inhumane. How does somebody do that? And it's okay. What Ishii did is incredible and takes a lot of strength. Definitely big up to Ishii. But also, what does that do to Jonah's body? Landing on his neck when, you have so much weight on you, you're heavyweight, you land on your neck, that's gonna take a toll on you. And with that, with that much weight, when you're going down like that, when you're eating a big suplex like that, your whole body is gonna be shaken up from the inside. And then you have to carry the rest of the match. That's gotta be tough for Jonah. I mean, I feel bad for him. What I said was seeing Khan purchase Impact. That way it would be on a channel I could watch it. I see that, Archie. Yeah, I would love that for sure. Let's do that. Yeah, AXS TV sucks, and I think we all can agree with that. AXS TV is not the place. It's not a channel that's accessible to everybody. Archie, I agree. I like that too, for sure. I would like that. All right. This is such a good match.
Bringing Ishii down to his knees.
So good. And I must say, the guy that you hear on commentary, Matthew Rayvald, or Aiden English, is so good. And he's such an asset to Impact Wrestling. When he first came on here, he was more...
Savage headbutt. They're getting hit by concrete. And now a choke.
Wow.
The top target put away the stone.
Wow. I thought this was going to be it, but another kick out. Another kick out right there.
Stays in this.
This match has been long, guys. It's been a long match.
Ishii kicks out and
Wow.
stays.
All right, what else do we have here? Let's see. Bobby says, I want to see Dalton Castle. Oh, wow.
Still stirring. What?
So, Dalton Castle. Oh, spear to Ishii. You kidding me? Okay, I haven't caught that yet. Crazy. Wow. Wow. Look at that. This is incredible indeed. And, wow. Incredible. So good. They're killing it here tonight. Jonah is definitely, I think this is the best match that I've seen from Jonah yet. Really good. Such a good match. He's killing it. He's bringing his A game. He's putting his body on the line here. Literally, you can see how exhausted he is. Crazy. He's doing everything. He's gone flying. Big spear, big suplex. He's doing everything possible to showcase himself as the guy. And we know Jonah has a chip on his shoulder. He wants to be the guy, and he wants to show his former employer what a big mistake they made by releasing him, by setting him free. And that's what we're seeing right now. He is making that statement very loud and clear that he is the guy. What the hell? A brain buster? Oh dear. Wow. What a great match. Really, man, I must say that I underestimated this pay-per-view for what it is. I thought this was going to be a good pay-per-view. I had no idea how amazing of a pay-per-view this is. They're killing it right here. This whole thing is on fire, man. Whole thing is on fire. Look at that. What an incredible match. Big Bane Buster. Wow. Beautiful. What a way to end it. Beautiful stuff, man. Both of the men lying flat on the mat right there. Both of them are down. Both of them are exhausted. They both killed it. I don't know. I would like to say that the winners of the match are both of them. What a great performance from the two of them. Really cool. Very good stuff. Both of them just as good. Really, they killed it. The way that they danced tonight. I hope that Adam Cole watched this match, because really, last night's match, it was nothing in comparison to this one. Really killed it right there. And I can see right there, True with a 2 and a 4. And you know what? The score right there for True, the prediction score 2 and 4. True, I mean, I'm loving it. You know, sometimes I say it all the time that when we're not getting the predictions right, it's actually fun, because the show, it means that the show is unpredictable. And the show is unpredictable, it's just more fun. And I'm so glad that, what a great show this is. Very cool show. What an amazing, amazing match. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Great stuff. Great stuff right there, guys. Look at that. What a win. And you know what? I must still say, oh, I'm seeing here that who won? Okay, probably you guys on tape delay as well. But yes, Ishii did pick up the win, but just like I said before, both of them won. The way that they carried this match, they both brought their A game. They both sold like champions. They both fought like champions. And they killed it in the ring. They killed it so good. And I can see the scores right here. Jason 3 and 3. Howling Cannon 2. And Ricky 2 and 1. Beautiful stuff. Bobby 3 and 3. And Andy with the 2 and 4. Beautiful stuff. Great stuff, guys. How are we doing? Gonna do the predictions for the elimination tag team match? That's a good question, Jason. Wow, that's a great question. Actually, Renegade, you got a plan for that? I did not see that coming at the whole elimination tag team match. I mean, we don't know. I guess what we could do is, you know, as the matches goes on, as the tag team gauntlet goes on, for every single round, we pick up 1 point. So every single round counts for 1 point. Let's do that. All right, every single round. So when we know who's fighting, you know, just get your predictions in then. And for every round, you get 1 point each. So let's do it that way. And with that being said, the 8-man tag team match is up next. Time is flying here. This pay-per-view has been flying like butterflies, and it has been giving me butterflies all night long in my stomach because it's been so good. And we've already seen some incredible matches. We've seen Eddie Edwards, Chris Bay, which definitely was won by... It's going to be a good one. Which, of course, was won by Eddie Edwards. We know that the Influence picked up the win against the Inspiration also on the pre-show. Ace Austin is your new X Division champion. Apart from that, we know that Ishii picked up the big win over Jonah. It was a very nice match. And Steve Macklin picked up the win over Jay White and Chris Sabin. And Tay Valkyrie is your new AAA Reina de Reinas champion. And now we're down to the 8-man elimination match, which is going to be for the Tag Team Championship. Let's see how this one goes down. Once we're done with this one, we're going to be only left with 2 title matches. That's going to be the 2 matches on the card. That's Natasha Steeles versus Rosemary. And of course, we've got Moose versus Josh Alexander. Let's see how this one goes down, guys. But I'm so excited and so thrilled to find out who these three teams are gonna be. We don't know who they're gonna be, what they bring to the table, but this is gonna be a very good match for sure. The fact that it's taking place so late on the card, it means that they've got something special up their sleeve for us for sure. And I can look at the comments here. AJ sent you a thing on Instagram. All right, Bobby, I'll look it up right now. What did you send me on Instagram? Let's take a look. All right, Genocide on Power Trip. That's pretty sweet. And Impact Wrestling says EGV is coming. EGV. Am I missing something? What did they mean by EGV is coming? Alright, so as we can see here, Impact Wrestling has tweeted out that EGV is coming. And now I'd like to ask everybody, who do you think could EGV be? Let us know. And 8-man tag is match, that's right. Major players are in this match. Look at them. And they're coming out here. Bobby, your prediction is right. You said that the major players, that is Matt Cardona and of course Brian Myers, are going to be here. And they're here. And look at Chelsea Green though, looking so good. The three of them looking just so good. Tremendous. And they're bringing in the heat here. I don't think that Brian Myers has ever looked better in his whole career, looking so strong, so dominant. This is going to be a good match. And I think, actually, I would say, I don't just think, but I know that the major players are not going to win. They're going to lose. They cannot win this one. I don't think so. I hope not. I mean, can you imagine Matt Cardona is going to have 8 titles in his collection? That'd be just too good. That'd be too good for him. So I don't think so. Pick a number 1 out of 8, and whichever tag team comes out will be the person's pick. Oh, Renegade, I like that too. That's a good one. My prediction was right. Matt Cardona and Brian Myers was going to be in this match. That's right, Bobby, it was. Cardona slept in the tanning bed. Jordan Grace is teaming with Morrissey. That's right. This is going to be good for sure. And that's my pick as well. I would say WMRC and Grace, my pick. They've got to win this one. They have to win this one for sure. That's my pick right there as well. WMRC and Jordan Grace. Even though I'm not fighting for the championship tonight, because, it wouldn't be fair, but I gotta go with WMRC and Grace. Finally, she's gotta be getting her revenge. Finally. And she's got the right partner as well, WMRC, the best partner that she could get. And this is actually very interesting because we saw Impact Wrestling this past Thursday, and we did see a little bit of the chemistry between Grace and WMRC, and it all led up to this. I mean, I never saw this coming, but this is pretty interesting. And True says, Wild by Design's gotta win. This is, this whole thing took a turn like no other. Very cool indeed. Which means we still have that one team that we don't know who could it be. I mean, we don't know who that one surprise team could be. Could it be Ascension? Could it be somebody else? Lots of questions in there. And Andy says WMRC and Jordan Grace also is picked to win. I love that. I'm happy that my prediction was right. That's right, Bobby. Really the predictions king right there. Wild by Design says Howling Cannon. I love that. Let's see how this goes down, but I am so happy to see Jordan Grace and WMRC teaming up. And you know what? Impact Wrestling, one of the reasons why I tell everybody to tune in, because they offer something unique. That is intergender wrestling. We don't see a lot of intergender anywhere now. I mean, you look at WWE, they stay far away. Not even in the video games can you replicate intergender wrestling when it comes to the WWE. You look at, AEW, no intergender wrestling. You even look at GCW, barely do we get intergender, and if we do, it's not the same quality as we get here at Impact. Impact Wrestling kills it with their intergender. Look at Jordan Grace right there, going after Brian Myers right there with a big suplex. Look at that, beautiful stuff. Jordan Grace just with the big power on display. Brian Myers down, going for the cover. By the way, can I just say that Brandon Toll, the official Brandon Toll, has been on fire here. I mean, every other match that I'm seeing here tonight, it's been Brandon Toll calling the action. He's been doing good. And Jordan Grace with the tag to WMRC, and he's here. This is going to be a good one, guys. I can totally see Marcy and Jordan Grace picking the win here. Let's see. Let's see who picks up the win. All right. And who you picks, Bobby? I love that, Renegade. Thank you for staying on top of the game here. You're awesome, Renegade. Thank you. All right. Once again, guys, I must tell you that this beautiful title you see right here is designed by Renegade. So thank you, Renegade, for that. And also named by Chris. So Chris, thank you. And Andy named the promotion. So thank you, guys. It's a collective effort here. The team effort. Beautiful stuff. And Archie says Jordan, Grace, and Marcy's got to win. I mean, look at them right now. They're dominating. They're doing so well. There's no way that they got to be losing this one. They have to win this one for sure. At least the first round. I mean, they're totally in the first round. I don't know about the future ones because we don't know what that one surprise team is going to be. Is it going to be the Ascension? Is it going to be perhaps another team that we don't know about? It could be anybody. So there is that one surprise still to come. That could be the game changer. And Raphael says, all designed, Violent by Design to win. I love that. Let's see. Let's see how this turns out, man. I mean, Violent by Design, also a very fan-favorite team right there. Look at ringside, though. Chelsea Green going after W. Morrissey. And I'm so happy to see W. Morrissey. Oh, my gosh. You kidding me right now? Oh, my gosh. You kidding me? Oh, dear. He does the dirty work once again. Matt Cardona has pinned Jordynne Grace, which means our pick, guys. Whoever picked W. Morrissey and Grace, I mean, we get the L, the big L right there, because W. Morrissey and Jordynne Grace have now been eliminated. Matt Cardona has done it again. He has eliminated Jordynne Grace just like that. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. Jordynne Grace and Morrissey have been eliminated. Wow, this is a game changer right here. And Jordynne Grace is snapped out of it. She's super angry. She cannot believe it. And she puts the pain through both the competitors, and Chelsea Green goes after Grace. And when W. Morrissey comes to her aid, Chelsea Green plays a victim and begs for mercy. Wow, this has to be heartbreaking. That's right, Chelsea and one cup. Oh my gosh. And a table. That's funny. Oh dear Lord. That's great. That was dumb. I agree, Andy. You know, I think what they're trying to do here is make the show very unpredictable. But again, by making it unpredictable, I think they're also taking out the actual good booking out of it, the equation, because I know that unpredictable is fun. It's not fun, but it's super predictable. But again, they could be taking out some good booking out of the equation. I don't know why Jordynne Grace got the loss once again, but she is wreaking havoc, as we can see here, ringside. And that's right, she needs to break Chelsea. I'm loving it. Ricky is shocked. Look at those emojis right there. Ricky is shocked. Oh, this is great. I love this side of Jordynne Grace. This is incredible. Gotta love that. Gotta love what we're seeing right now. Oh, dear Lord. I am loving this pay-per-view. One of the best that we've seen. And Good Brothers are coming out next. And you know what, guys? If you are still trying to predict this, I must tell you, don't go for the Good Brothers. They are soon leaving Impact Wrestling. Their contract is up very, very soon. So there's no way in hell that the Good Brothers will pick up the win. There's no way in hell that they are becoming champions. That's not happening. Now, unless and until they choose to, or they have already chosen to renew their contracts, they're not winning. I don't see it. Yeah, their contract's up very soon, so definitely not. But Chelsea Green is down, so which means that here, Matt Cardona and, of course, Brian Myers don't have that much of an advantage. And since they are also hurt, thanks to W. Morrissey and, of course, Jordynne Grace, I think Good Brothers could pick up the win, at least for this very round. And Jason says, I put the Bullet Club, the Good Brothers, I love that. AJ, maybe EGV could be a wrestler or faction on Impact Wrestling. Could be, they're saying that, Bobby, if you look at the tweet that you sent me, they say that it's probably going to be happening tonight. So we could be seeing EGV, whoever they are, making their debut right here in this very match. EGV is coming, and they could be coming up next or last in this match. That's right, the players are gone. It had to happen because they were just down, and Chelsea was down, and both the men were down. It had to be over real quick. And with that being said, the players are gone. Matt Cardona and Brian Myers out of the equation, and Good Brothers dominating so far. I think we're going to be getting some more Impact Wrestling talent come up before we get the last entry in this match, which is going to be the big one. It could be EGV. It could be, whoever EGV is, by the way. It could be the Hit Row. It could be, of course, Ascension, anybody. But if it's Ascension, I'm going to freak out. I'm going to jump out the window. I don't know, there's no window here, but I'm going to freak out for sure. I'm going to freak out. If it's Ascension, I'm going to love it. And let's see what happens. I can remember seeing Jordynne when she first came on scene with Impact. I was like, who is she? But now, that's right, Andrew. She's so good, and she's proven it time and time again how good she is. Wow. That's right.
So who will be the fourth team? This will be interesting.
Okay. The fourth team coming out now. Look at that. The Swinger and Dice are out next. So which means, guys... Oh dear, so Swinger and Dice are out next, which means that this is not going to go down the way that I thought it was going to go down. I thought it was going to be something big. I thought it was going to be perhaps Ascension, somebody else, but apparently not. So, yeah, it's just, I guess it's going to come down to Violent by Design. You know, Heath Slater, of course, is there. Ritz Swan's team is there. I guess Violent by Design is retaining after all. I don't see it going down any other way. I mean, I was going crazy with the predictions. You guys were going pretty crazy with the predictions. You guys thought it was perhaps going to be, maybe it was going to be, Ascension coming out, Victor and Connor coming out. You guys thought it was perhaps going to be Hit Row coming out, but we're seeing none of that. So, I guess Violent by Design is the only logical pick to win this match. I think so. And Archie says, I picked the Good Brothers. Don't think they're going anywhere. Let's see, brother. Let's see. I think they might as well go to AEW. I have a feeling they might go to AEW, but we'll find out. But I don't know. I don't see them signing with Impact once again, but let's see what happens. I would like them to sign, but I don't see it happening. And True says Swinger and Dice are gone. Look at that. Really quick, as you'd expect. Really quick. That's right. That was quick indeed. Yeah, they shouldn't even have been in the match. I don't know why were they in here. That was a waste of a spot for sure. I don't know why were they here, but yeah, what a great job. What a great job. What a waste of a spot right there. That's right. And Renegade says right there, pick who's going to win the whole match, guys. All right. So if you haven't already, just pick your final pick. Only one pick is what you get to pick, guys. Only one pick, all right? So whoever's left, just pick your final pick, and yeah, that's it. And Swan and Mac out next. And I think Swan and Mac also are going to be eliminated. The Good Brothers are going to be dominating most of it. And I guess they're perhaps going to be eliminated by Heath and Rhino. I think that's what's going to be happening. But again, the one team that could be changing the game here is Honor No More. Because Mike Bennett and his guy still up to come. We'll see how this goes down. And Howling says, WBD, I love that. I think so too. Violent by Design, they should win. I think so. And Violent by Design says, Andy, great stuff right there, guys. Great stuff. Well, it's been such a great pay-per-view. Overall, amazing. I don't think I've had so much pleasure calling the action for any show after WrestleMania as this one. This has been an amazing show for sure. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Look at that.
So you know what it's like to be a knee stop.
Wow. Cool. Very cool. And Nathan, good to see you, brother. Nathan, good to see you. Welcome on board. That's right. Rebellion is tonight. It's happening right now. We're almost done with the card. It's hard to believe how quickly time flew by because it flew by tonight, guys. It really did. I cannot believe we've been watching this for about 2 hours, if not more. And we only have 2 more matches left on the card after this one. So really, a great show. Having a lot of fun. Nathan, tune in if you haven't already because Rebellion is on fire, brother. Is on fire. Wow. That's right. But let's see how this whole thing goes down. You know, I thought this was going to be a crazy match. I thought we were going to be seeing a lot of surprises. We did get some surprises. Of course, we got the Cardona and the Myers and Chelsea Green. Of course, we got, W. Marcy and Jordan Grace. That was a nice little surprise. But the Dice thing, that probably shouldn't have happened. The rest of the teams, we already know. Ritz Swan is there, who's already in there right now. We know Honor No More is going to be there. We know Heath Slater, Rhino got to be there, and Violent by Design. So I definitely think it's going to be Violent by Design to pick up the win here. But Ritz Swan is kind of dominating right now. Carl Anderson looking like he's in some trouble. But I do expect for him to turn this around. I don't think Ritz Swan is going to be making it to the next round. By the way, guys, a little bit of a throwback here, all right? A little bit of a story time. Because I'm just looking at Ritz Swan, it reminded me. I would like to take you back 1 year, down the memory lane. Let's take a look at Impact Wrestling Rebellion PPV 2021. Because if you remember, last year at Rebellion 2021, we got a historic match. Historic Forbidden Door being kicked open match between Ritz Swan and Kenny Omega. It was the Impact World Champion versus the AEW World Champion. Champion versus champion match is what we got at Impact Wrestling Rebellion, which ultimately we saw Kenny Omega pick up the win first. So that was a historic main event. What a great match. But I would just like to tell you that, look at Rich Swann's, journey downhill from main eventing Impact Wrestling Rebellion, such a big main event, not just main eventing it, but representing your company as the champion, all the way down to possibly jobbing out in this 8-man elimination. He's gone downhill, but still, he's enjoyable, he's still great. Much love to Rich Swann. He's great. He's a great guy for sure. And I think WWE really dropped the ball and missed out on something big when they let go of Rich Swann. I mean, Rich Swann is a talented guy and a very nice guy, very likable young guy for sure. Andrew says, good brothers are no good. I love that, brother. They should be called no good brothers for sure. I love that, Andrew. That's a good one right there. Yeah. By the way, guys, I must say, it is so good to see, the new family members here talking and, watching the show with us. We do watch-alongs for every single show, so hopefully we see you, for all the shows in the coming future as well. But it's so good to see you, Andrew, Archie, everybody, Howling Cannon. So good to see you and be watching the show with you here. So good. And what else do we have here? I really hope the Good Brothers renew their contract. It's been a good run. I think so too, but you never know. Because I've seen the Good Brothers a lot on AEW and a lot of the other promotions. I've got a feeling that probably they will not, but we'll see how it goes down. Archie says, Violent by Design for the win. Who's everyone's favorite all-time wrestler? Good question right there, Andrew. But I gotta say, I gotta go with the cliche. And I must say Taker. And the Taker, I mean, probably, yeah, sounds too cheesy, I guess. But I must say Taker. He's a legend. Nothing beats Taker. Nobody beats Taker. I must say, even though they're gonna get eliminated very soon, this is good. They're really putting on a fight. Perhaps one of the best rounds that we have seen in this tag team elimination match has been put on between the Good Brothers and Rich Swann and his guy. Really doing a good job here. And Nathan says, oh, thanks, guys. I have to go. Good Brothers and the Bullet Club. I'm a Jay White fan. I love that, brother. I love that. But Jay White has already had this match here. But you know what? He came across a bit short here. It has been a very unpredictable card, Nathan. I'm not going to be spoiling the matches for you that happened already, but I must say it's been a very unpredictable night. When you take a look at the Rebellion card overall once again, take a look at the Jay White card match, because that was a very surprising end. I was surprised. And that's right, Swann versus Omega. True. Last year I picked Kenny. Ricky, you were right. You were right when you picked Kenny. And I interviewed Rich Swann right before his match against Kenny Omega. I interviewed him. It was so good. And I interviewed him like a day or 2 days before the match. So he was super fired up. He was super angry. He was very angry and very excited about the match against Kenny. But I could never release that interview because I was hit with some, that disease. So I never could release that interview. Hopefully I'll be doing it soon though. I mean, it's been too long, but hopefully I'll do it soon. It just sent you something on Instagram. All right, Bobby, I'll check it up real quick. Swann got robbed back then. He did. And I wanted Swann to win. I did. But, of course, the obvious happened. The obvious, right? Everybody saw it coming. Kenny Omega picked up the win, and he did. So, yeah, that happened. And thank you for that, Renegade. No more picks. Who do you want to see wrestling this upcoming Tuesday on NWA Power? And on that note, guys, anybody who's watching this for the first time, make sure to stay tuned because we've got watch-alongs, we've got results, we've got news round the clock, but we've got watch-alongs every single day for every single show, for the WWE shows every single day. We've got Tuesday with NWA Power and NXT. We've got shows every single day, all the different promotions. So make sure to stay tuned and watch all the shows with us because we've got them all covered right here at Wrestling News. And Howling says Goldberg. Where did Goldberg come from, brother? Oh, okay. I see that. All-time favorites. Thank you for that, Howling. Thank you for that. I thought Goldberg's coming out tonight. Uh-oh. If Goldberg comes... You know what? I cannot see Moose dropping the championship to anybody but Goldberg. If Goldberg comes up, he makes Moose look like nothing and takes away the title, I guess. And Caprice Coleman, I love that. No more pick, says Ricky. That's right. And with that being said, guys, look at Billy, though. He's fired up. Wow, beautiful stuff. Carl Anderson is in trouble. And once again, Mr. Brandon Toll calling the action, going for the pinfall. And 1 and a 2 and a kick out from Carl right there. Beautiful. Not only is Brett a great wrestler, he's a great person. Yeah, he's good. And I didn't want Omega to win. I'm with you, Andy. I did not. And you know, we know how it all went down. He became the title collector. But now if you look at Matt Cardona, he is the new title collector. Nobody collects title like Matt Cardona does. Really cool. Really cool stuff. And True says, I do like unpredictable shows. Oh, absolutely. Me as well, brother. So much fun. Too many wrestlers to have one favorite. I have a long list starting from the 80s. That's right, True. That's what I say all the time as well. But that's why I go with the big one. I go with Taker because, you know, it's the obvious. But it's hard. That's one of the hardest questions. Who's your favorite wrestler? Which is your favorite match? Because when I'm asked that question, a lot of the times I just go blank and I go into that zone where I cannot speak anymore because I've just got so many years of memories playing in my head in front of my very eyes. I just can't. That's a hard question. I love that, True. And Chris is back. Good to see you, Chris. This has been a very good tournament or gauntlet match. I mean, they are on fire. The Good Brothers are in trouble, and Rich Swann and his partner Willie are killing it, and I'm loving it. And Archie says, my all-time favorite, Wahoo McDaniel, Magnum Tan, Dusty Flair. Love that, Archie. Really good picks there. That's true, Andrew. Absolutely. I want to see Hex, Allison K, Marty Bell, Homicide. Oh, Homicide. I want to see Homicide too. And PJ Hawks wrestling this coming Tuesday. Guys, once again, if you don't watch NWA Power, I'm going to tell you, you're missing out because NWA Power really is such an outlet. I mean, it's such an escape from traditional wrestling. If you like the good old-fashioned wrestling, if you like the good old days, if you want a bit of a nostalgia mixed with the modern touch, you know, tune into NWA on Tuesdays. Really cool. Oh my gosh, with that being said, look at that. Just like I said, guys, I did not expect Rich Swann and Willie Mack to pick up the win, and they did not. They lost. And they lose, and they leave the ring like that. Just like that. With that being said, this is the Good Brothers. They are dominating here. This is perhaps their third, I believe the third round for the Good Brothers, and they're standing strong. Incredible for them. Wow. They are gone. Swan and Mac are gone, but Good Brothers, this is going to be their third round in this gauntlet match. So they are really killing it tonight, for sure. Was there any big returns? Not really, Chris. Oh, wait. That's right. How much is left in the tank of the Good Brothers is the question here. How much can they still go on? The only moment that I actually popped for was W. Morrissey teaming up with Jordan Grace in this tournament. But other than that, it's been no big returns, no big surprises yet. Alright, it's time for Honor No More. It's time for Honor No More versus the Good Brothers. I guess this is how the Good Brothers get eliminated because you've got Maria in the corner. I guess there could be some distraction. We know already the very big chemistry, the very flirtatious chemistry between Maria Kanellis and Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. We know the history. They go way back, ROH, NJPW. They go way, way, way back. So, we could be seeing that come into play here. And with that being said, look at that. The Good Brothers are gone just like that. True there with the spoiler. Right. I'm on tape delay here, so I didn't see that. But wow, Good Brothers are already gone. So we have Honor No More. And left in this match, we have Honor No More. We have Rhino and Heath Slater. And of course, the champions. That is Violent by Design. So I guess whoever picked Violent by Design is going to get the point. Because I totally think that it's going to be Violent by Design that's going to be picking up the win here. They have to. They have to win here. They have to win this one for sure. And Rhino and Heat are out next. That's right, true. And I guess that we're going to be seeing Heath Slater and Rhino get the win here. And then at the end, we're going to be seeing Rhino and Heath Slater versus Violent by Design. And Violent by Design will pick up the win over Heath and Rhino. It's got to go down this way. I think so. But let me know, guys. I mean, now that we're in the nearing the end of the match, do you think Violent by Design is going to retain or not? Let me know. Yes or no? Let's go. Let's see. And Raphael says, my future Impact World Champion match, Moose and Jay White. That's right, Raphael. But you know what? For that, we need Moose to win tonight. And I hope so. I really hope so. I hope Moose wins. I have to pick Austin over Taker. I love that Renegade. No, Austin is an all-time great. I mean, every time I see him, I smile big. And I know so many people who don't even watch wrestling, brother, but they know and they love and they worship Austin. He's so good, right? He's that guy. He's such a pop culture icon, really is. And I picked the Good Brothers here. They're long gone, brother Ricky. And Rhino Heat are here. Bobby, did you know Paula Blaze is a former reality star? That's right, Andy. If you guys don't know this already, check out the interview that I did with Paula Blaze. And, we talk about everything. We talk about 90 Day Fiancé. We talk about, of course, wrestling and whatnot. And I did that interview live on Instagram. And I'll tell you what, because of her reality television background, I have never had so many housewives and so many ladies tuning into my interview. But because of her reality TV background, a lot of those reality TV fans tuned into the interview and they were so toxic against Paula, like so much hate for Paula from those reality TV shows. It was the funniest thing ever. Oh my gosh, I still remember the comment section. It was booming with the reality TV questions. I cringed. Right. Anyways, but it was funny. But Paula Blaze is amazing. I got a lot of love for her. She's a friend. She's great. Well, my pick is gone. That's right, Ricky. That's right, brother. And Rhino and Heat are very unpredictable. That's right. But I think that Rhino and Heat are going to win this one. And they're going to be dropping it, or they're going to be losing to Wild by Design. I think that's how it's going to play out. And it could be Wild by Design versus Honor No More. It could be, and I'd like that true. But again, heel versus sort of heel. I don't know if that's going to work out. But I do think it's going to be Rhino. Let's see. Let's find out there. I would enjoy either of them, though. I think I would enjoy Honor No More versus WBD a bit more, but I don't know why my heart says it's going to be Rhino and Heat. Let's find out. I still cannot believe, though, that we've been watching this for about 2 hours and 30 minutes. Are you kidding me? This seems like nothing. This seems like 30 minutes only. This show has been so good that this whole thing feels like nothing. So good. And Stunning Steve. Oh, yeah. Stunning Steve. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Steve, by the way, Stone Cold Steve Austin. But before he was Stone Cold Steve Austin, I'm going to say, this guy with the blonde hair, with a big smile on his face. I mean, so good, so cute, I must say. the good old WCW days really cracked me up. Oh gosh. We all start somewhere. I really enjoyed seeing your interview with Amber Noah. Thank you, Andy. And if you guys love independent wrestling, tomorrow's interview is going to be a must-see because it's very, very special. I mean, the lady comes on here. She's one of the biggest promoters, actually the only female wrestling promoter in the entire Louisiana area, the New Orleans area, and she got there with a lot of hard work, with a lot of passion, determination, and she talks about it all. She talks about the insides of professional wrestling industry, talks about how to be a promoter and how hard it is to survive in an area, in a place where commissions and where, territory wrestling still exists. It all goes down to tomorrow night, Sunday. Noon at 12 p.m. Eastern, Sunday, when she will be joining us for an exclusive interview. Make sure to tune in because you gotta get to know a lot about the industry in America, as I got to learn so much from that interview. I must say, one of the most insightful interviews that I've ever done. You guys will enjoy it, guys, so make sure to tune in. With that being said, this whole gauntlet match has been so good. WBD still reps Impact. Absolutely. Tyson Fury and WBD's out next. That's right. This is the last one, guys. This is the last team. This is the 8th team, the final team that's coming out now in this match. Maria should be banned from ringside. And you know what, Nathan? I would say so too, but now the fact that we could be seeing Maria in Impact Wrestling for only a limited days, I want to see as much as I can of her at Impact, because we could soon be seeing her doing her own thing, her own promotion, WWE, and not being around in Impact Wrestling anymore. So I want to see as much as I can of Maria. She's great. And I'm going to miss her ringside. And Steve Austin was known as Stunning Steve. That's right. Long time back. That's right, Andy. And this is the final team. VBD, the current champions, are now in the ring and they're defending their championship. And Jason says he picks VBD, and I think so too. I think VBD's got to win this one. They have to win this one. Let's see how this goes down. Right, and I'm super excited for this. I literally have butterflies, and I still genuinely cannot believe that it's been 2 hours or more since we've actually 2.5 hours now since we've been watching this show, because it doesn't feel like 30 minutes. It feels like nothing. What an incredible. That's right, true. Look at my brother with those big eye emojis. That's right, brother. She can stay ringside. Wow, we're vibing here tonight. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's right, Eric. Yes, Howling. Eric is a part of the team. Wow. It's interesting. Alright, so my Fight TV is glitching out once again. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you that. Fight TV really glitching out. But that's right, Eric is a big part of V by D indeed. Asia Kenny released the Kimberly interview on May 8th and Ritzwan on May 7th. Let's take a look at the dates. That's interesting dates, brother. Let's see. Okay, May 8th, May 7th. Let's do it. Let's do it next Saturday, Sunday. Let's do it, Chris. Why not? Let's do that. And Bobby says, I pick WBD. All right, love that. I gotta pick with WBD as well. I said it's gotta be WBD, and that's what's come down to the last entrance. They've already got the upper hand, not just because they're champion, but the last entry in this gauntlet. They gotta win for sure. Yeah. Super good. I mean, the whole card, it looked good on paper. The way they executed it was even better. Very unpredictable, very nice. And you know what, guys? I'm not going to boast a lot here. I'm not about the boasting stuff, but I must say that my predictions and the way that I played this whole thing out was correct. I did say that Rhino and Heath were going to go on to the last match. It happened. And they are now fighting against WBD. And if you look at WBD right now, they are dominating pretty well. So I don't want to really boast, but I must say my predictions have been very good tonight. Very good. Look at that. They're going out and doing beautiful stuff. And Fight TV is like peak. That's right, Ricky. That's exactly what it is. Wow. It's beautiful stuff right there. Look at that. Look at that. True says, has Su Yung given birth yet? I don't think so. I don't think so. I haven't heard anything about that. Anybody knows about Su Yung and the update? Because Su Yung, when Yung was around, was the talk of the town. Everybody was talking about Yung and how dominating Yung is, and I can't wait to see Yung back. Honestly, cannot wait. So hopefully we do see Su Yung returning very soon. But this is interesting for sure. You know, yeah, obviously WBD is gonna pick up the win. There's no way that WBD is losing this one for sure. Oh, and Andy says she hasn't given birth yet. Okay, so we gotta wait a bit longer. And anyways, guys, anybody who's watching us for the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you're part of the conversation. Join the family, join the talk, and join the discussion. Because we are here every single day. We're here live, and we're watching all the shows together as a family. Bobby says AJ Athena wrestler on Warrior Wrestling against Sky Blue and Shazza McKenzie today. She wins Warrior Wrestling Women's title. Beautiful stuff. Okay, that's amazing. Athena is doing great on Warrior Wrestling for sure. Amazing. And that's why I picked 7th and 8th. That's right. That's right, Ricky. Chris, beautiful stuff. Wow. This has been great. They've killed it tonight. They've killed it. Perhaps the best pay-per-view after our special show after Mania. I must say that. Really, I haven't had so much fun calling any action, calling any show after Mania as much as I've had tonight. What a great pay-per-view from Impact Wrestling tonight. So good. And look at that. Beautiful move from Eric Young right there. Rhino is down, Eric Young is down, and Eric Young is trying to crawl, and you're going for the hot tag right there to Heath Slater. Is he going to be able to do it? Because Heath Slater is calling for it. Look at that. Yep. He's going to do it. Once again, guys, whoever suggested Honey Tea to me is a genius, because really Honey Tea has done miracles for my throat. So thank you for that. That's right. That's right. Thank you for that, Renegade. John Wayne Murdoch, which sounded like a serial killer, is wrestling on GCW now. Okay. Interesting. And you know what? It's crazy. I hate it. The GCW loves to go head-to-head against, other matches, and I hate that. That needs to stop. GCW needs to stop running shows with the other promotions for sure. And Bobby says, I'm looking forward to watching Impact Wrestling Under Siege on May 7th. So am I, brother. Absolutely. So am I. It's got to be a great watch along. We're going to be having fun watching it. Under Siege card. We don't know much about it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a good one. And I'm looking forward to doing some interviews for Under Siege as well. We're going to be having some champions on board. I already know some names that are going to be here. Wait a second. True doesn't look... Wow. Alright, look at that. Heath Slater going for the cover. And kick out. Alright, so True says Ultra Violent Championship. Are you... What's going on here, True? Is the match for you already over? Is it over? Is that the result? Let me know, because for me it's still going on. Still a bit of a tape delay here. Okay, True, it's definitely over for True. Wait a second. What? So are you telling me that... Okay, alright, so that happened. Thank you for that. I see it now, I see it. Alright, guys, so WBD, Violent by Design, pick up the win. So they retain the championship. That is sweet. Okay, is this the... If we look at the whole card, okay, so if you look at the whole card, this is the second retain of the night that we've seen. We already saw, you know, with the tag team championships, we already saw Madison Drain and Tenille Dashwood, that is the Influence, retain their titles. Then later on we saw the X Division title change the hands, but again the men's title also gets retained, and Violent by Design, still your champion, still the winner. So good for them going through. Actually, it's funny because they did not really go through 8 teams. They went through only 1 team, but they picked the win, so that's what matters. But Violent by Design, still your champion. The Ultra Violent Champ. Oh, I see that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. True, I got a little confused right there. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Look at that. And now we are up next. It's got to be the match that, you know, we have been talking about. Andy has been talking about it. He's been saying that Rosemary could actually be doing something with the title if she wins the championship. So let's see how that goes on. Because up next is going to be Tasha Steelz versus Rosemary for the Knockouts World Championship. And this one is going to be the co-main event of the night. We know that Tasha Steelz has been sort of on fire ever since she, you know, won the championship for Mickey J. I mean, it was so surprising, but she won that championship, did the unthinkable, and now is going after Rosemary, perhaps her biggest challenge ever since winning that title. So it's gonna be interesting. This is also the co-main event of the night, so no pressure, but there's absolutely a lot of pressure on the shoulders of Tasha Steelz to deliver this one. Rebellion co-main event, Tasha Steelz versus Rosemary. It's coming up next, and once the co-main event is over, the next match is going to be coming up right next after it. It's going to be the match that the world has their eyes on. I have my eyes on it since a long time, for about a month now. This is going to be a match between Moose, the world champion, forever he's been world champion, but also we know who else has been world champion forever. It's Deanna Purrazzo. But she drops her title, which means that nothing really is forever. No champion is champion forever. And we could be seeing Moose also doing the unthinkable and dropping his title. Again, tonight has been all about surprises and the unpredictable nature of the show. So since we've already seen some unpredictable stuff happening earlier tonight, the entire card has been very unpredictable, except for the tag team match, the 8-man match, the 8-team tag team championship match. Apart from that one, the whole card has been very unpredictable. So we could be seeing something else unpredictable happen, and we could be seeing Josh Alexander actually picking the win. Let's see how this goes down, but I'm super duper excited for the main event. Also, the co-main event should be good. But let's see how this all goes down, guys. And Chris says, I recommend the honey tea. Thank you for that, Chris. You're a blessing, brother. Thank you for that. And I'm looking at the scores once again. 3 for me, Howling Cannon on fire. Beautiful stuff. 2 and 3. And Bobby and Renegade says, Bobby 2. Beautiful. And I picked Tasha, says Chris. Okay. And Bobby says, I picked my girl Tasha Steelz. I love that. And Jason says, Tasha is my pick. And look at that. Rosemary backstage looks ready. More than ready. She's got a friend right there. I don't know. This could be anything, guys. We could be seeing Rosemary also win here. Actually, I'm going to pick my pick here. You know, I've been on fire with my predictions, by the way. I've been really good with my predictions tonight. You guys must agree. I've been very good. So I must say here, Rosemary wins the Impact Knockouts World title tonight. She's going to win. That's what I think. And then in the main event, we see Moose retain. That's how I see it happening. I've got to go with Rosemary for this match. And the main event, Moose goes over. Josh Alexander is how I'm going to go down with this one. And I can see Jason says Tasha is my pick. And Howling says Rosemary. Archie says Rosemary. All right. The Rosemary crew is coming up here. I love that. Yeah, I got to go with Rosemary for sure. All right. But once again, Renegade, thank you so much for keeping track of the scores. You're such a blessing, brother. Thank you so much. And once again, guys, this is all for this beautiful looking championship right here. The Wrestling News Galactic Championship. It is a predictions title for our non-WWE shows making its debut tonight. So make sure you get your picks in and try to get the most right, because you could be the Galactic Champion after tonight. And, you know, we already have our world champion, that is Andy. And what happens when you're Galactic Champion is that you, as well as the world champion Andy, your names are going to be in the caption under our video for the entire time that you're champion until the next title defense. Now, this is basically our mid-card kind of title. It's just making a debut here. But the World Championship, that is the Wrestling News Predictions Championship, is the WWE Championship, basically. And it's defended every time there's a WWE pay-per-view. And every time the World Championship is defended, there are also some prizes that are up for grabs. The last time we gave away some Wrestling News merchandise. This time we're going to be giving away some Amazon gift cards. So make sure to get your picks in for WrestleMania Backlash, because if you are one of the two people who gets, if you are the top two people to get your predictions right at WrestleMania Backlash, you will be winning some Amazon gift cards, and the first person, the number one guy, is going to be winning the Wrestling News Predictions title as well. So make sure to get your picks in and get them right. And Clay says, I pick Tasha. Love it. And Chris says, I pick Rosemary. Yeah, I love it, guys. I think it's going to be Rosemary's night. I think so. Tasha Steeles, I have a lot of love for her. I think she's fantastic. But I have a feeling that's Rosemary's night. Let's find out, though. We'll find out eventually. Right. This has been such a good show. Such a great pay-per-view it's been. I believe after Hard to Kill, one of the best Impact Wrestling pay-per-views. And we only have 1 more hour left in the card. But that means 1 hour for the whole Moose match and 1 hour for this one itself. So, yeah, we have fair share of time left for both the matches. Perhaps 30 minutes for each. So it should be good. Great stuff. Let's see how this goes down, though. It's got to be good. All right. But how do you like this show so far, guys? I mean, for those of you watching right now, let me know, how would you rate this show till now? I mean, for me, I would give it perhaps a 4 out of 5 or a 9 out of 10. I've been very impressed with the whole performance of everybody. It's been unpredictable. The quality of matches has been pretty good. I mean, even the triple threat match, the Ace Austin one, even though I was not happy with the winner of the match, they killed it. They really did a great job in the triple threat. Every single match has been of great quality. Very good wrestling, very unpredictable, except for 1 or 2 matches. But has been very good overall. So far, I would give it a 9 out of 10. Really impressed so far. So good. All right. Well, let's see. This is what it's all about. The Impact Knockouts Championship. And Andy gives it a 5 out of 8. I see that. All right. 10 out of 10 from Bobby. Bobby is thoroughly impressed. I love that. And Ricky says, I picked Tasha. Yes, guys, get your picks in before Renegade does the ding, ding, ding. And then you won't be able to pick your picks. So make sure to get your picks before, the match. The bell rings for the match. As you can see, Rosemary is looking good. Love the orange outfit, the orange hair. She is looking like she's on fire. And Johnny is here. He says, my chicken was amazing. Johnny, I know that you like to, get me tempted to have the delicious food. But I must tell you, Johnny, I'm vegetarian. So the chicken doesn't do anything to me. But I'm glad you enjoyed your meal, brother. But I'm vegetarian, so it doesn't do anything. So, yeah, there you go. Let's see how this goes down. It is for the Impact Knockouts World title. We're getting right into this match. Let's see who gets the first laugh here. This has got to be good. And Ricky also gives 6 and 8. Beautiful stuff, Ricky. Okay. But Johnny, welcome back. Welcome back, brother. We're going in. We're heading into the match. And there we go. Both of them on fire right there. Wow. And guys, I must tell you, we are nearing our 200 watch-alongs. We have done almost 200 watch-alongs together. Can you believe it? About 200. So that is insane. We're about very close to the 200 watch-alongs. We'll make the 200 one very, very special. But the evolution that we've had in all these days, going from the little window to the room and now ringside for these matches, the evolution has been so good. And I am determined to only make this better and better, a better experience for all of you, and visually appealing. And I want to make these watch-alongs more than just watch-alongs. I want to make it an experience for everybody. And I hope you're enjoying it so far, guys. And that's right, Renegade right there says, ding, ding. It's time. Predictions are now closed for this match because the match is underway. And as we can see here, so far, so good. And Bobby right there, Tasha Steelz, that's right, she's looking good. Both of them looking fire tonight. Tasha Steelz looking good. And Rosemary with the orange looking great. Look at that. Wow. That's terrible. Onto the steel right there. Wow. Let's see how this goes down, guys. This is interesting for sure. I'm still going to stick with my pick here. I still have to go with Rosemary.
But still, this was Steelz who made sure that Rosemary didn't have any backup at ringside, and that Steelz.
That's right.
And Rosemary's in trouble now.
Yeah, Steel right now has the thing on her side right now. She is dominating. She's doing well so far. And that's right, Ricky. All picks are closed. Oh, dear. Well, I kept saying Steelz and my Siri went up. Siri, I'm not calling you. Thank you for that. And that's right. Steel is dominating so far. AJ can handle Spice, but I tried Vindaloo. Was spicy as hell. I see that, brother. Love that. Wow. Yeah, Vindaloo's great. But Steel is dominating so far, so good. And Rosemary is down. Let's see if she's gonna stay down. But you know, in this on the show tonight, that's right, the greatest that beat the greatest. I love that, true. That's right. But this show tonight has been very interesting. The people that have been in control early on in the match have actually went on to lose the match. So far, we're seeing Tasha Steelz kind of, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's right. We're seeing Tasha Steelz kind of dominating. But we could be seeing Rosemary get the win here. But Tasha Steelz is looking good. Look at that. Wow. Kind of reminds me of Lion King as I watch her. She really looks like the king and the queen right now. And Johnny, you tempt me with that for sure. But stop with those emojis, Johnny. What is it with you? Come on, give me a break. And Gary says, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. There's been no real big pop. That's true. Not a real big pop here. And you know, we were having some high expectations with the tag team. I must say, it was good. The action was great. And we got some good movements, you know, sweet movements, right? Matt Cardona and Brian Myers. Of course, the Jordan Grace, W. Morrissey. That was a nice, sweet movement. A movement like we would never get in WWE, right? We would never see an intergender movement in the WWE. So that was sweet. And I don't take that stuff for granted because we don't know how much longer are we going to get intergender even at Impact. Maybe one day when they go big once again and they have all these investors and whatnot, we might see the end of intergender wrestling at Impact too. So I don't take that stuff for granted. But again, Gary, you're right. There has not been a real big pop. There has not been a real big return. Now, Impact Wrestling, if you look at what they have just posted on Twitter, you know, Bobby shared that image with me. I'm going to be sharing my screen with you real quick. If you can look at it right there, it says that EGW is coming, is what Impact Wrestling is saying, and they could be coming tonight. So we have one potential surprise. Not too sure if it's going to be happening tonight or what, but they're teasing something. So EGW. We don't know what this is going to be, but no real big pop for sure. But I guess they're holding it all off for the main event. The main event could be some interferences, some debuts. It could be something crazy. We'll see how there goes. And who is the next challenger stepping up against WBD? Great question, Bobby. I'd like to ask you this question. You're the king of predictions here. Let me know. Who do you think is it going to be? And Mustafa, good to see you. Don't worry about it. I hope you're feeling better now. And Rosemary bites butts. That's right. That's right. It's true. My wife has Indian friends, so they and you both inspired us to try new foods. Thank you for that, Chris. You got to come down to India. Yeah, that's right. We got to try some actual Indian food here, right? Let's do that, Chris. Next time WWE is having a show or any wrestling company is having a big show in India, you guys are going to come down to India. and we're gonna be going to the show together. Let's do that, all right? But let me know, guys, if you're going to the UK show in September. I know that I believe Archie is going to the show. I can't recall who said earlier when we were just watching. I believe it was Archie who said that he's going to be going to the UK show. Well, no, not Archie. It was FMC, I believe now. Yeah, who said that he's going to the UK show. So anybody else here going to the UK show in September? Let me know. This match so far, so good, by the way. So good. Oh my gosh. Johnny. Man, Johnny, look at that. Come on. And people expect Alexander to win. That's why he won. That is right, true. That is right, brother. That is right. And if it's not already, out there, the show has been super duper duper unpredictable. And that just adds up to the fact that he will not win. And Moose is not losing. Come on, he's not losing tonight. Definitely not. I think he's got to be carrying it all the way to Bound for Glory and perhaps drop it at Bound for Glory. Where it all started. Come full circle, right? That's where all the bad stuff started between himself and Josh Alexander. And I think that's where it's going to come to an end. So I don't expect Moose to lose tonight. I totally do not. And maybe Honor no more, Bobby. Let's see. Could be. That's right, Howling. Yeah. Oh, Sammy. Let's see. Wow. Crazy.
The exhaustion and the agony wearing on both opponents. It's who's going to hit that.
Both of them are down, but both of them still fighting. They're going strong. If you look at Tasha Steelz, she's come a long way. I mean, the first time I saw her, I thought she was good. She's good, but I thought she was going to be nowhere near the world title material. But she is world title material. And if you're looking at her right now, she is on fire. Really proving to us why she deserves to be champion. And she really is making a point here. Really good. Very good. And they're killing it here. Both of them are killing it. Rosemary, as we already know, she's great. But I do expect Rosemary, I still expect for her to win tonight. I do expect her to, pick up the win, to pick up the title. And Moose, eventually, gonna retain the title. But one of the world titles gotta change hands. And I think it's gonna be the Knockouts world title that will change hands. And Johnny says, what's your favorite cake? Imagine that cake. Wow, thank you for that, Johnny. Thank you for that. Terrible, man. Chris says, Agent UC Cam Sami Callihan returning to challenge Moose tonight. We could. I think we could see it. Or maybe he comes out to help Josh Alexander, possibly. That could also happen, right? I mean, definitely Josh Alexander could use some help, so maybe Sami Callihan could come out here to help him. That is also a possibility, because Sami Callihan is a big dude, and he's a threat to Moose for sure, right? So, could happen for sure. Let's see. But once again, guys, has your prediction changed for this match at all? Because it's been something. It's been a very big back and forth. Both of them are very exhausted. So has your predictions changed? Do you still think that is it going to be Rosemary? Is it going to be, Tasha Steelz? Has it changed at all? Let me know. And Johnny, I'm glad that you're having a good time, brother. Look at that. All right. Sweet stuff. And we are about, let's take a look at the time real quick. We are about, wow, we have only 45 minutes left on the show, which is unbelievable. Like, how quick has time flown by here? Very quickly, and just 45 minutes left. I guess this is going to be about 15 minutes long of a match, and then we're going to be having 50 minutes for the Moose match. So, some good action still left. Archie says Tasha won only the belt because of the interference. Yeah, but she got the win, for her own good. She got the win, and I'm so glad that she did, because the whole thing with Mickie James was kind of getting old. So I'm glad that she actually got the win, and it was a bit of a fresh air, right? So that was nice. And Tasha Steelz with the roll up right there, and a kick out once again from Rosemary, and Rosemary is looking down. I hope that she's able to regain control, because doesn't look very good. And Tasha Steelz on fire, stomping down hard on the ground on the mat right there. And some argument with the referee. Tasha Steelz is now going to the top turnbuckle, going for the high risk maneuver. I don't think it's gonna pay off. Rosemary's already up on her feet. It's not gonna pay off for sure. And Bobby says, Agent, maybe somebody will show up at Impact Wrestling tomorrow. It could happen for sure. Oh, there we go. Green mist. That's right. That's right. It had to happen. Saw it coming. Yeah. You gotta expect that stuff when you're fighting Rosemary. Gotta expect that. Look at that. And this could be it, guys. This is where this could all change. The tide could turn. And I still think Rosemary, this is how she's going to pick up the win. Johnny, I'm not answering that question. But wow, look at this. This is it, guys. This is Rosemary picking up the win here. Oh, dear Lord. You kidding me? She had it all laid out. I thought it was going to be it. But no. You've got to be kidding me right there. Tasha Steelz gets the win. This is impossible. I thought Rosemary at the very last moment was going to pull a big upset, but Tasha Steelz, somehow, she gets the win right there. You've got to be kidding me. All right. Wow. Okay, so I'm a little nervous now because I thought that one of the world titles, the female title, the women's title, changes hands, and the men's title does not change hands. But now the female title did not change hands, so I'm a bit nervous, looking at the whole technical part of it. Is the men's title gonna change hands now? I hope not, but as history is evident, a lot of the times it happens that I don't know, but let's see. I hope not. But Tasha Steelz picks up the big win right there. A bit of an upset because I thought Rosemary had it all laid out. I thought she was going to pick up the win right there. But no, in a very sudden turn of events, very sudden turn of tables, Tasha Steelz with the win. And I can see True with the 4-4. Look at True's score right there. Really building up right there, brother. Good stuff. And Jason 5-3. Bobby 3-6. Beautiful. My pick is Josh Alexander. That's right, it is time for the big one, guys. It is time for the match that we all have been waiting for. Let me also put up a poll real quick because this one deserves a poll. Who is winning the world title? That's right, it is the world title for the big one. I cannot believe the gravity of this match. It's so big. I am so hyped as I'm typing this poll, as I'm talking about this match, as we anticipate this match. I've got goosebumps because this is going to be a historic match, one that I guess people are going to be talking about. This has been beautiful storytelling, about a year in the making. It all comes down to this one. It's been super emotional too, so wow, this is going to be a good match. Moose, Josh Alexander, they're going to kill it. And if you guys haven't checked out my interview with Moose already, make sure to do it. It's on the channel. We've got a lot of interviews with a lot of the WWE stars, Impact stars, ROH stars, a lot of them. So make sure to check it out. And Andy says that was another dumb move from Impact. That's right. I agree, Andy. There have been some bad booking decisions. I would not say actually bad might be too harsh, but I would say that there have been some not too wise booking decisions. Not the booking decision that I would like. But they have been there. But you know what? The show has been good, unpredictable for sure. And we're having fun. It's all about the fun, brother. AJ, I'm just talking about the food. That's right. I know, Johnny. I know what you're doing. But I'm trying not to think about the cakes and the ice creams because you know I'm on a diet. So help me out, Johnny, with the diet. Don't be a heel. Thank you for that. And Andy says that Moose is his pick. Andy, brother, I think that's a great pick. Moose gotta win. Osprey beat Christian at Warrior. I see that. Osprey's on fire, man. On fire. 4-4, Chris, beautiful stuff. As always, Watchalong is great. Thank you, Andy, brother. You are great. Thank you for the kind words. And what else do we have here? Bobby says, I pick Moose. That's right, Bobby. That's how we do it. We pick Moose. Moose gotta win. Chris says, I pick Josh Alexander. I think it's time. Such a big fight feel, guys. There's such a big fight feel to this match. I cannot believe how big this match is and how incredible it's gonna be. I'm so thrilled, so excited. Is it gonna be Josh? Is it gonna be Moose? But I can look at the comments right here. Most of us say it's gonna be Moose. I say it's gonna be Moose. And True thinks it's gonna be Moose. Bobby thinks it's Moose. Andy says Moose. Andrew says Moose. Archie says Josh Alexander. I love that. And then Moose loses it to set up for the next pay-per-view. Could happen as well. Now I'm part of the 67%. Josh Alexander wins tonight. There you go, Gary. That's right. The majority now says Josh Alexander, Gary. Gotta love that, brother. You've been saying it from the very beginning. That it's gonna be Josh. Let's see if that's gonna be it. And Brian Cage is beating people up. Alright, okay. You know what? Brian Cage is one guy I would love to see at Impact Wrestling. I think he'd do great here, so yeah, I'd love to see him here. And I pick Moose as Ricky. Love that. AJ, I always like Tasha Steelz since their first match on NWA against Thunder Rosa December 14, 2019. Man, Bobby, you're incredible. Really, one of the wisest wrestling fans. As I say, guys, that's all the time I say it, that ever since that, we started doing this and, we formed this community, this family, and we watch all these shows together, I have learned so much from you guys. You guys have so much knowledge when it comes to wrestling. It's unbelievable. I've got so much respect for all of you. You guys are the very best. So good. You guys are all so good. And Bobby, thank you for letting us know that she made her debut on December 14th. That's incredible. And Johnny says, my pick is Josh, but I feel like Moose is going to win, but I'm still going to stick by Josh. Yeah, my heart says Moose, and my mind says Moose. I don't see Josh winning it. If he wins, I'd be surprised. I know that it's like a big moment for him, and, his family's here. He's got to make them proud, but I think it's Moose. And True says, Ospreay just beat somebody up on Warrior Wrestling. I see that. All right, good. Again, all these shows happening at the same damn time. I am upset. I want to watch all of them too. AJ, but now we need a Tasha Steele interview. I think so too, Chris. We need it. Let's make it happen. After Rot-Singh, let's get Tasha Steele's on board. Howling says Moose. Moose gotta win. Let's see. I want to go with Moose as well. I gotta go with Moose. True says GW is using glass. Oh my gosh, you kidding me, True? The one night that I choose to watch Impact over GCW is the night that they decide to use glass instead of doors. You gotta be kidding me. Wow, this is what happens, right? Whenever I used to miss my school or my college, something big used to go down. And now when I'm missing out on this GCW, they're using glass instead of doors? You gotta be kidding me. And look at Josh Alexander making his way out. The walking weapon, looking good, looking confident. Oh my gosh, what an adorable moment there. And he's not here coming out alone. This is going to be a big mistake. Why are you doing this, Josh? This is suicide. He's coming out here with his child. You gotta be kidding me right now, man. Josh, this is gotta be a mistake. And this is adorable, and I like it. It's making me smile. I'm pretty sure it makes us all happy. It's a heart-melting moment, but Josh, keep him away from the damn ring. Don't do that. All right, Josh Alexander gets his child in the ring. That's a mistake, Josh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh dear, it's an adorable moment. But the thing is that he is wrestling Moose, who's an animal. He's not gonna care if he's there with his wife, with his kid. He's gonna go in and he's gonna destroy them. So Josh better get the kid out, because this is not gonna be a good idea. But this is heart melting for sure. What a heart melting, what a touching moment. I went aw, and I never usually go aw all the time, but I went aw, and I'm watching Impact Wrestling, not even a PG show. This is Impact, and I went aw. So I gotta say, this is heart melting. Look at that, that's a very special moment right there. Josh Alexander, his wife, and his kid. So sweet. That's beautiful. His kid's gotta be very happy. My dream match is one of my favorite Giselle Shaw against favorite Tasha Steele. That'd be nice. I would love that. And Johnny says, I'm trying to help you with the diet, so eat cake. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate it. And Renegade says, AJ, we have a 3-way tie right now. That's big. Okay, that's big. All right, let's do it this way, all right? We know that the Galactic Champion deserves something. Right? He deserves some bragging rights. Of course, they're gonna get some bragging rights because they're Galactic Champion. Let's actually increase the stakes here. All right, let's make them bigger. Let's do this. The Galactic Champion, whenever they are gonna be competing for the World Championship, just from the start, just starting off, they're gonna be starting off with a +1 advantage. That's right. When everybody's score is gonna be a 0, the Galactic Champion will be starting off with a +1 advantage. We'll do that, alright? So, the Galactic Champion, whoever is the champion tonight, and when he goes for the World Championship at WrestleMania Backlash, it's gotta be a +1 advantage over everybody else. That's what's happening here. And Moose is coming out here, and I'm loving the robe. Wow, look at the robe just screaming Moose right there. Look at how colorful it looks, and look at how it's shining gold everywhere. Moose is looking good as he makes his way down. Go word, Joel Styles back ECW gaze. There you go. That's right. Big mistake by Alexander. True, I totally agree. He should have never brought his family here. It's a big mistake. AJ, don't you love WWE? Did not use Ember Moon as champion, but she wins title in Warrior. That's right, brother. And we can go on and on talking about all these people. Ember Moon, Zack Ryder. There are so many out there that just were not using the company, but outside, so good. You look at the Crime Time, JTG, Shad Gaspard, when they were with the company, not even once did they win the championship. But outside of the company, so many titles, and even now, JTG doing so well. And Johnny says, I hope Moose spears the... Oh my gosh, Johnny, that's crazy. But you know what? I interviewed Moose, and during the interview, Moose did say that that his regret is not hurting the kid and hurting the wife. So he's a crazy guy, and he could very well do that. Yeah. I went speechless, guys. Check out the interview and watch me go speechless. I can sit down here and I can do 12 hours of watch-longs and not go speechless, but I went speechless during that 15 minutes interview with Moose because of the things he said. He's a crazy guy. And Archie says everyone is predicting GCW will become a part of WWE, then it will be gone like Evolve, gone. Archie, I don't think so, man. I have some friends in the independent wrestling industry, some promoter friends, and from what I've heard from them, that GCW has a different plan in mind for their promotion, and being sold is not one of their plans. It's a big thing. It's a big fish. GCW, guys, it's an independent wrestling company, and that's why a lot of times we think that it's gonna get sold out and it's gonna be ending up like all the other companies. But there's a reason why GCW, in spite of being an independent professional wrestling company, is so out there that the world knows GCW and everybody watches GCW as if it was a main event show, and that's why they are able to afford all these big wrestlers, because it's a very big fish in the pond, very big fish, bigger than we expect, and they're not gonna get sold. They're not. They have some big plans for the company. And Moose with the golden robe. That's right, true. I love that gold robe here tonight. And the title. Wow, the ref. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys caught that, but the referee, as he was holding up the championship belt, the title slipped off his hands. I don't know if his hands were sweaty, but it always slipped off, and he was trying to hold on to it again. And with that being said, the belt's been rung, and we are going at it. Josh Alexander and Moose one-on-one. Look at that, staring down at each other. This is what it all is all about, guys. This is about the World Championship. It's about revenge. Josh Alexander already has made a big mistake by bringing his wife and his kid in here. And look at Moose. Look at Moose. You guys see it? This is what we're talking about. This is what True and I were talking about. He's made a big mistake. Look at Moose right there. As he starts with the match, he doesn't even look at Josh. He looks at the wife and he says, come here, come here. You see, this is what we're talking about. Moose is an animal, and Josh has made a big mistake by having his family ringside. Big mistake right there. And let's see. True says Moose with golden robe. Clay says, I pick Josh Alexander. I want to see one of my favorites, Tasha Steele versus Giselle Shaw. Would be great. Hebner main event referee. That's right, Hebner is one of the best, right? AJ, Josh is my pick, but I think he will win. But he will get screwed by Jaden Scott. Oh my gosh. Jaden Scott. That is crazy. If that happens, I'm going to freak out. But if you look at this right now, guys, Josh Alexander is actually bringing the heat. And we've seen it. The build-up to this match, and you can see the fans behind me are going crazy as well. But build-up to this match has been crazy because if you look at Moose, he's been trying to run away and he's been trying to ignore Josh Alexander all this time during the build-up to the match. He'd been running away, and we've never seen Moose actually running away from anybody. But that has literally been the build-up to this match. And as we can see here, we can see now why was Moose actually running away, because Josh Alexander is leading, and he's doing so well right now. Moose actually had to retreat to the ringside and catch a breather, regain his stamina, trying to come up with a game plan, because without a game plan, he cannot defeat Josh Alexander with his pure strength, because Josh Alexander is not running on just his in-ring skills. He's running on adrenaline, he's running on passion, he's running on family values, he's running on the love for his family here tonight. It's his heart that's making him wrestle tonight and making him do so well. Look at that. He's just wow. Moose right there with a big turn of events now, with a big boot to the face, but Josh Alexander doesn't think so. He tosses Moose once again to the ringside, and Moose is angry. Look at that. Crazy stuff. And Moose and Alexander wearing the same colors. That's right, true. That's a very good pick. They are. Well, I hope he spears the wife and kid. There you go, Johnny. That's crazy. And look at that. This is what we're talking about. Josh made a big mistake. Moose once again goes to the corner. He stares down at the wife, points to her, some argument. Josh Alexander goes after Moose, and Moose, once again, this is what we're talking about. Moose, Josh, you know it already. You know what Moose is capable of. You should have never brought your wife and your child to the show once again. Look at Moose embarrass the husband in front of the wife and the kid once again with a big boot to the face and another one, and Josh Alexander is looking like nothing. He's looking like peanuts once again in front of the wife. Come on. Josh has made a terrible mistake. He should have never brought his family to the ringside, and now he's facing the consequences. This is getting ugly. This is getting ugly. Look at that. This is terrible. Oh dear. And Andy says, what time is the documentary video of Tammy Sytch coming out tomorrow? That's right, Andy. That documentary video will be coming out later tomorrow, about 10 p.m. Eastern. That's the time that it will be coming out. It's going to be an after dark documentary, which is why a later time. And True says, that's right. Oh, I see. Train wreck. I love that. That's right. And Bobby says, AJ was thinking something. Maybe we will see Tasha Steelz versus Deanna Purrazzo at Impact Wrestling Slammiversary. That's a good one as well. And as you can see here, this is... I don't know if I can watch this anymore, because now we're going to be seeing a husband not only getting embarrassed in front of his wife, but we're going to be seeing the failure and the downfall of Josh Alexander once again. But this is on himself. Why did he have to bring up his family here when he knows that Moose is an animal? He made a mistake. His family is his weakness, and Moose realizes that. And Moose is one guy who will go to any extent possible to defeat Josh Alexander here tonight. Chris says, AJ, have an idea for you. One Sunday and Saturday when there are no events, do Saturday for non-WWE games. That's right, Chris. I would love that. Anybody else would like for me to do 2K22 as well as non-WWE games every single weekend? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you would like for me to play non-WWE games as well live here, while we can chat about wrestling, we can talk about wrestling, but we'll be playing non-wrestling games. Let me know if you'd like to see a show like that. By the way, Moose gets Josh Alexander down once again. This is like the 7th or the 8th big boot to the face of Alexander, and I don't even know why is Alexander even trying now. Just give up, Josh. Just give up, because you're not gonna win this one. Come on. Come on, Moose is eating him alive. Look at that. Josh Alexander is being sent to hell and back. He's in terrible, terrible pain right there. And Moose is fired up, and he's in control. Look at that. Josh Alexander, but this is on him. I'm not gonna pity this man anymore. First up, he should have never challenged Moose. Oh my god, with the roll-up right there, and Moose kicks out at a 2.5. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. And Josh Alexander now has Moose up on his shoulders. Moose gets to the other side of the rope, going for the... Wow, okay. Alright, Josh, somehow, he's running on passion. He's running on the love for his family. He's running on adrenaline, and that's why he's gonna go for the big one right there. And Moose gets Josh Alexander on the top of his shoulders. Let's see what's going down here tonight. Josh, oh my god, Josh guides him right there into the ring post. Face first to the ring post, and Moose is dizzy. Moose gets him up. Was gonna go for, I don't know what he was gonna go for, the belly to belly, but oh my gosh, Josh reverses it. Moose gets him up. Josh still trying to reverse it. Oh, don't tell me that. Oh dear. Moose has Josh Alexander in position. He slams him down hard against the barricade, the steel barricade right there. And the fans are loving every bit of it. And I can see the thumbs up right there. I love those thumbs ups. Alright, so let's try to do this. Every single weekend, we play non-WWE games one day. Saturday, we play non-WWE games. And Sunday, we play 2K22. Let's do that. Thank you for that, guys. Thank you for that, Chris. Thank you. And Moose, that's right, Howling. Moose gotta win. Josh Alexander is down to his hands and his knees. He's crawling, he's struggling, he gets into the ring, somehow beating that count out. But this also goes on to prove that Moose wants to win any way possible. He knows that it's not an easy thing to defeat Josh Alexander, and that's why he was okay with even a count out victory right there. We saw it, but Josh Alexander beat the count, and Moose still in control, still going strong. Let's see how this goes down. What a crazy, crazy match it's been. And Bobby says, AJ, I was thinking Deanna Purrazzo could do something with Impact Knockouts Championship if she wins the Impact Wrestling. She could do a I would love that. Deanna Purrazzo now gotta go after the champion and, taking away the Knockouts title. I'd like that. Let's do that. Still the champ. I would totally love that. And we know Deanna, oh my gosh, big belly to belly. You gotta be kidding me. That was a big belly to belly right there from Josh Alexander to Moose. I've never seen somebody deliver such a big belly to a big guy like Moose. That was big. Wow. Look at that, that's crazy. I think I'm gonna be losing my voice here, because this is a crazy match. What a main event to an outstanding pay-per-view. Had not EC3 started his own wrestling company, I could have seen Moose being exploited. That's right. But EC3, I mean, good luck to him for his wrestling company. That's all I can say. And Moose right there with a big elbow tackle right there to Josh Alexander with a big elbow tackle and a big boot to Moose. Moose is dazed in the middle of the ring. Another big boot to the Moose. Second big boot. And going for the third one. Third big boot to Moose. 3 big boots in a row. And Moose is dazed. And 4 big boots to Moose right there. And we're counting the big boots here. Wow. Look at that. And now with the big stomps right to the face and the head of Moose. And Moose is down. Look at that. Crazy stuff. And True says Moose has the wife and kid on payroll. That's right. That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like indeed. What a crazy match this has been, guys. What a match. Moose has, really, that's true. I love that. And Chris says, but only on weekends or days that are no events. That's right, Chris. Thank you for that. And look at, wow. Josh Alexander slides Moose into the ring once again, rolls him up into the ring, and Moose very smartly rolls out. This goes on to prove that Moose is trying to escape and he's gonna run away from Josh Alexander. He's trying to get away, he's trying his best, but it doesn't work out because Josh has this under control. Look at this. Moose is down, Alexander under control. Moose right now is down, he's hurt, he's in shackles as he's lying just against the commentary table. Look at that. What crazy action it's been. What a pay-per-view it's been. And what a fantastic main event this is. I hope Double or Nothing is as good, because this is fire. This is so good. Look at that. I'm loving it. Wow. What a brilliant show. Really brilliant. Really outstanding. I totally love this. So good. And as we can see here, Moose is down. Josh Alexander somehow trying, look at him. He has him in position. Josh Alexander has him in position. Okay, what is going to go down here? Moose, he's trying to pick Moose up. Moose overpowers him. You got to be kidding me. With the big punches right to Moose right there in the corner. Moose is in deep trouble, as we can see here. He's in big trouble. And yeah, he's down. And Josh Alexander's still on fire. His outfit is red, and that's what he is. He is red hot. And Moose went for a big boot. Josh Alexander gets out of the way, and with a big German suplex to Moose, and he's gonna go for another one, and he hits another one. 2 big German suplexes to Moose in a row. Is he gonna go for a third suplex? I think so. I think he's gonna go for it. And there you go, Vintage Eddie Guerrero. 3 suplexes in a row. You gotta love that. Viva La Raza bringing in some heat here from Josh Alexander. You gotta love this thing. And I was happy to see NWA bring in former Ring of Honor star Angelina Love. That's right. Oh, hell yeah, for Angelina Love. So good to see her. And former ROH wrestler. Indeed. I think this is the 6th suplex in a row from Josh to Moose. This is it. Are we seeing the title finally changing hands here? Is this happening? I'm looking at the scoreboard. I'm looking at the polls here, guys. 56% of you think it's going to be Alexander's night. 44% of you see it's going to be Moose. But I said it was going to be Moose, but you're looking at this right now. How does Moose kick out after these devastating suplexes back to back? I believe this is like the 10th suplex in a row from Moose to Alexander. He's still not done. He's still not stopping. He's still going strong. How many more suplex? Oh my God. Is this like the 10th suplex? You gotta be kidding me. The man, I'm pretty sure Moose has a family too, and Josh should think about his family before he hits him with another suplex. Don't tell me. And he goes for another big one. You've got to be kidding me. He's pushing him beyond the limits here. I mean, this is insanity. How much can Moose take? How much can a human body take right there? That's like the 12th or 14th suplex. I've lost count at this point. Oh my gosh, probably 15 suplexes in a row right there from Alexander to Moose, and both of them are broken men. Moose cannot kick out of this one. I mean, if Alexander covers him, I'm pretty sure it's gotta be it. And Andy says, hey AJ, have watched the insane NWA tag team match between Alex Skipper Christopher Daniels, America's Most Wanted, Chris Harris, James Storm, that by far is my favorite. Really, I'll check it out, Andy. Thanks for that, brother. And look at, I am losing my voice here because of this match. Is so unbelievably good. Look at this. I cannot believe how good this whole thing has been. Really, very good. This has been on fire. So good. And as we can see here one more time, guys, we can see Moose is going to go for the big one. Alexander is going to go for the big one on Moose, and Moose trying to overpower him. I don't know how he's doing. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, after those 15 suplexes in a row, how can one human being still power out of that move and still be able to walk, let alone hit drop kicks and run across the ring? And now he's going after Alexander. You've got to be kidding me. He's going to go for the cover. 1, 2, and I'm pretty sure his wife and his kid are broken right now, because after those suplexes, if a man's not broken, it means that the man does not have a breaking point. After that many suplexes, the guy's got to be a broken man, but it seems like he's not broken, just not yet. This is insanity, guys. Insanity indeed. And Clay says, Renegade, what is my score? Let's see. But wow, guys, what a crazy, crazy, crazy match this has been. And we have, as you can see, our predictions title. That's a Galactic title on the line. If you win this championship, you will be the Galactic champion. Oh my gosh. And Moose just shoves him into the ring. Oh dear lord. Another big suplex from Moose. And Moose no-sells that suplex. No-sells that bad suplex right there. And he goes flying for the top rope. And Josh Alexander somehow has him in the lock right there. The submission hold has been locked in. Moose is in dire pain. He's trying to get out. Josh Alexander has him under control. This could be the final few moments of this match. You gotta be kidding me. And I cannot believe that this show has been going for about 3 hours, because it seems like it's been only 20 minutes. I've been having so much fun. Really, this show has been one of the best that I've ever had the pleasure of covering. Such a great show. Such a good show, guys. Look at this. And Moose is trying to make his way. He's trying to make his way to the ring. The ring ropes right there. Is he going to be able to do it? And he does. All right, Moose grabs the ring rope, causing the rope break right there. Josh Alexander has to let go of it. We've got about 17 more minutes left on the mat, on the show. So 17 minutes, they've got to wrap up the match. Let's see which way this thing is going to go down. We've got a lot of time left. Anything can still happen. This can still go any direction. Moose still going strong. And Andy says, Bobby, I want to see bring in Sarah Logan, taking out that'd be good. NWA, that'd be good for sure. And Moose right there going for the big boot on Josh Alexander's face. Josh Alexander is what's happening, and he is now selling that. He's like, I'm not gonna take that. He chops the bad boy right there in the chest. Wow, Josh Alexander's gotta be loving this. He's finally getting the revenge. And Moose as an animal. He's an animal. No sells it once again. He gets right up. I don't know how the man is standing after those suplexes, the big boots. I don't know how he's still standing. Goes for the big chop to the chest of Josh, and Josh returns the favor. But if you compare the chop from Moose to the chop from Alexander, there's a world of difference. I mean, Moose is an animal. His chop just feel a lot more bigger and better, and Alexander's feel like nothing in front of Moose's chop. Look at that. There's a world of difference right there. Yeah, Moose is no selling those chops as well. Look at the way, oh my gosh. Moose's chop, it kills Josh. It takes the soul away out of his body. And look at Alexander's chop, does nothing to Moose. This is great. Chop fest. We've seen a chop fest between Samoa Joe and Suzuki not too long ago, but this one is a whole different kind of a chop fest, because this one's getting over too soon, and Moose was the winner of the chop fest right there. And AJ, if we have a tiebreaker, I have a wrestling question for the tiebreaker. Renegade, you are the best, brother. I love that, brother. I love that. And Josh Alexander with a big, oh my gosh, elbow strike to Moose right there. And Moose returns a favor. Are you kidding me? Why is this match still happening? I think we already have the winner. Moose is invincible. No matter what Alexander hits him with, no matter what happens, Moose is not giving up. We know that for sure. He's not giving up. He's not going down. I mean, 100 hits from Alexander is equal to 10 hits from Moose. Really, Moose is that tough of a monster, or an animal, I should say. Really, he is a genuine Moose. What a fantastic match this has been. I cannot believe. So good, so good. Look at that. And Alexander now going for the elbow strikes, back and forth, elbow strikes. You gotta be loving this, guys. You gotta be loving this. Adrian, you should have a live interview with Mariah May and Gazelle Shaw. Would love that. Let's do it. I'm gonna try reaching out to Mariah May. That's right, true. Now with the slap fist and a rock bottom from Moose. A rock bottom from Moose, just like that, going for the cover. And Moose kicks out at a 1. Wow. He kicks out at a 1. And you know what, guys? We've got 15 more minutes left, which means 1 minute, 1 kick out is fair. And now with the slap fist, I can see true. I'm at a tape delay, obviously. A few seconds behind you. But you know what? This is fantastic. And Moose with the run up right there. And a shoulder. Wow. Wow, Alexander turns it around, is gonna go for the big one. I think he's gonna be able to hit it. And he does. Oh my gosh, the pile driver, he hits it like nothing. Going for the cover, and Moose, oh wow. Oh wow, I think we all thought it was over right there. He hit that pile driver like nothing. He made it look like nothing. He made it look so easy. And then he was going to go for the cover. We all thought it was over. I held my breath right there. That was done for. But Moose gets his leg up, his foot up on the rope, causing a rope break. Dear Lord, what happened right there? This is crazy. What a fantastic match this is. Incredible. Incredible action indeed. And Josh Alexander is trying to get up. Moose still down. This is a better match than Roman versus Brock. I agree, true. This is a far better match. If you go back to the watch-along that we did for Wrestlemania, I did not pop nearly as big for that. By the way, the Wrestlemania match, the main event, I'll tell you, I couldn't get any voice out of my throat. My throat was gone for Wrestlemania. I was totally gone. But wow, this one is so good, man. I agree. This is better than Roman versus Brock. What a great main event. They're killing it. And Josh Alexander now getting Moose in position. Moose sends him to the corner. Alright, let's see how this goes down. Man, look at them going at it. Look at those punches right there on Josh Alexander right there. And Josh trying to get out. Moose not letting him. Did he bite? Did he bite Josh Alexander's ear? That's weird. Okay, I think he did. I think he did bite on Josh's ear right there. He now has him up on the turnbuckle, the top turnbuckle. I believe that Moose is going to go for the big one right there. Yes, he is. Look at that. Cheers, everybody. Walter is the best friend. And Moose is now going for the big one, looking for a big superplex off the top turnbuckle. And he does it. A big superplex off the top turnbuckle. That's right. I got to make some hot tea, brother. After this watch along, I'm going to go get some hot tea. My voice is going away now. And as you would expect, Josh Alexander once again with a kick out, and Moose still in the game. Josh Alexander still in the game. Oh hell yeah. Everybody watching this right now, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you do it. Make sure you're part of the family, part of the conversation. Join the chat, because we're here live every single day for every single wrestling watch along. No matter it's a WWE, AEW, Impact Wrestling, Independent Wrestling, I don't care what it is. We're here watching the shows. So make sure you hit the subscribe, smash the like, and there you go, with another big pile driver. Or is he going to be able to do it? He does it. Oh my gosh. A big hit right there from Josh Alexander. Gets Moose down, going for the... Oh my god, look at that. The ankle locked in. The submission is now locked in. That's right, style clash from Josh Alexander. The submission hold now locked in. This could be it. The ankle lock's locked in position. Moose looks like he's in a world of pain. He's trying to get to the ropes, but he's far from it. This could be over, guys. We've got like okay, no, not over yet, because we've still got 10 more minutes to go. 10 more minutes before this match is over. And Moose is not giving up. He's not ready to give up just yet. And you wouldn't expect for him to give up either, because he is the Moose and he's an animal for a reason. Look at him just crawling. He's crawling to the ropes. Is he gonna be able to make it? And he oh my, he's not just making it. He gets the turnbuckle pad. The second turnbuckle pad has been out, which means that Moose is now gonna be directing Josh Alexander's head into that turnbuckle. It's gotta be happening for sure. It's gotta happen. Yeah, I think it's a matter of time before Moose, he grabs Alexander, and Alexander goes headfirst into the turnbuckle, and that's how he will pick up the win. It's gotta be happening. That's right, true. The turnbuckle is off, and we know what that means. Alright, and wow, there you go. We all knew that was gonna be happening. We called it. We called it. The mouthpiece is out. This is over. This has to be it. This has to be it. And this is where it all ends, guys. This is where it ends. Moose hits him with the big one. He's not going for the cover. This is how it ends. 1, 2, oh my gosh, still. He still kicks out. How do you kick out of that one? It is unbelievable. I cannot believe what we're seeing. This is the craziest match that I've had the pleasure of covering in a very long time. What an insane match this has been. What a crazy match this has been. Wow. Crazy. They are not giving up. If you've watched this match in the very beginning, I mean, Moose has gone through hell and back. Those suplexes, he still kicks out. I mean, Josh going through so much still kicks out. You've got to be kidding me. And look at Moose right there. He's trying to squash. That's right. He is trying to squash Josh Alexander's head right there. I mean, kicking his head in with that foot. And just hurting his ego. Humiliating him in front of his family. And there we go. He is now making it uglier. He has now exposed the top turnbuckle pad again. Now the top turnbuckle. Not the second one, but the first one. And there you see it. A buckle bomb. From Moose to Josh Alexander. That's right, true. That's what we're talking about. That's gonna hurt. A buckle bomb to an exposed top turnbuckle is gonna hurt the back of your neck. It's gonna do a lot of damage to your spine, to your back. And that was a very botched up spear, by the way. I gotta say that. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if that was botched. I don't know if Josh Alexander reversed, but that definitely looked botched. And Josh is now going for... okay, he's trying to get Moose up, and both of them, oh my gosh. And True says 4 and 6. I am still watching this, still going on for me. Let's see what's happening here. And Josh, oh, don't tell me that. With the pile driver, don't tell me that it's going to be happening. 1, 2, oh my gosh. Holy crap. Holy crap. Are you kidding me right now? Holy crap. Josh Alexander does the unthinkable. He does what no man has ever been able to do so far for all these months. He did the unthinkable. What a fairy tale ending did this show have. What a fairy tale ending. The beast goes down and the hero goes up. And now he's in the ring with his wife and his child. What a beautiful movement. I mean, Josh Alexander has gone through hell and back. We must admit that, because he was the X Division champion. He gave up on that championship because he wanted to wrestle Moose for the World Championship at Bound for Glory. But the Bound for Glory match didn't go as planned. And Moose, he went after his wife and his kid. And since then, it's been a lot of back and forth. Josh Alexander has not been able to defeat Moose since then. He went away for a bit, he comes back, and there you go, he has this moment, and now he's having such a special moment. He's the world champion. He defeated Moose with his wife and his kid, and now he's celebrating this very special moment with them. This has to go down as one of the best moments, or the most heart-touching moment in Impact Wrestling history, in the middle of the ring. Look at that. Good for them, guys. Wow. You know what? True is not too happy. I'm not too happy about this either. I wanted Moose to still win, but good for Josh Alexander. Wow, this guy's gotta be happy. This is his night. Josh Alexander, I gotta give it up to Alexander. And we gotta give it up to Impact Wrestling for really putting on such a magnificent show. Really such a good show. We gotta give it up. So good. And with that being said, we also gotta be giving up to our first ever Galactic Champion, that is Jason. Jason, congratulations, you are now the Galactic Champion. What a great prediction. And what that means is that next time you're going to be wrestling for the World Championship, you will be starting with a +1 advantage. Good for you, brother. Amazing stuff. What a great show. And I can see the fans are not very happy. I can see True Brother here says 4 and 6, and that emoji cracks me up. That's right. That's right. Moose lost, guys. That's right. And Josh reclaimed the championship. Interesting, says Andy. 5 and 4. 8 out of 10, says Gary. I love that. Guys, get your ratings in. How would you rate the show? Are you happy? Are you disappointed? How would you rate the show out of 10? Let us know. And True says disappointing ending. I love that. Renegade, thank you so much for keeping track of the score. You did such a phenomenal job. I cannot do it without you. Thank you for that, Renegade. And Jason, congratulations, brother. And Andy says another really good pay-per-view. That's right. Very good pay-per-view. And thank you so much for joining me for this pay-per-view. What a great show. 5 and 5. I am not happy. Ricky's not happy, he says. Look at that. Yeah, I want to see Alex Garcia wrestle again for sure, brother. And congratulations, Jason. That's right, True. You'll enjoy it for 8 out of 10 from Ricky. That's right. Congratulations to Jason. And Bobby's stating the obvious that Nikita Lyons is hot. That's true. Briscoes and a bunch of tables happening on GCW right now. Wow. Then we thought that Briscoes might show up here at Impact Wrestling. And there we go. We're there. Crazy stuff. 8 out of 10 says Andy. great stuff. I had a feeling Josh would win. Yeah, and your gut feeling, proved to be right. That's right. I'm happy that Josh won too. I wanted the monstrous Moose to win, but Josh winning is a feel-good moment. We all know that. That's right, 10 out of 10. Bobby gives it a 10 out of 10 rating. Indeed, that's right. 8.5 says true. I love that, brother. 10 out of 10 for the Watchalong, says Ricky. Thank you for that. 8 out of 10 for your comment. Thank you for that, Renegade. Thank you. 9 out of 10 says Chris. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jason. Once again, congratulations. You are the new Galactic Championship, which means that when you go for the World Championship at WrestleMania Backlash, you will be starting off with a +1 advantage. And at WrestleMania Backlash, the World Championship, the World Prediction Championship is going to be on the line. So all of you will be able to get your predictions in for every match. And at the end of the night, whoever has the most predictions correct will be our World Predictions Champion. And also will get a big Amazon gift card. And also the person who comes second will also be getting an Amazon gift card. So make sure to get your predictions in for WrestleMania Backlash when we do a watch along for that. And I did not see Deanna losing it all. No. I did not see it happening at all. And Andy, that's right. Good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. It's gonna be great. Tomorrow we have a big interview coming up with actually the only female wrestling promoter in Louisiana. It's gonna be a big interview that's coming up. You'll get to know all about wrestling industry, all about the very internal stuff about the wrestling industry, how to start a promotion, how do commissions work, how does territory wrestling work, all that stuff. You'll get to know all about it tomorrow during the interview. Very insightful interview. So make sure to tune in. Now, apart from that, let's also take a look at the whole card for tonight, because tonight's card has been very, very good. If you look at the first match, we had Eddie Edwards versus Chris Bay. Of course, the match was won by Eddie. It was a very good match. What a great way to start of the pre-show. Then we had the Influence versus Inspiration. That match was won by the Influence. I was not too happy, but that's okay. And we come down to the Trey Miguel, Ace Austin, Mike Bailey. That match was won by Ace Austin, who is now the X Division champion. Now, apart from that, we had the 8-team elimination challenge match, which was won by Violent by Design. So congratulations to Violent by Design. Apart from that, we had that Rosemary Tasha Steelz match. You know, we all know how that went off. Tasha Steelz retained that championship. Jonah Ishii actually won that match, so good for him. Steve Macklin also pulled up an upset against Jay White and Chris Sabin in a triple threat. And Deanna Purrazzo also pulled an upset loss against Taya, who Taya actually won the AAA Reina de Reinas championship. And then we came down to the main event of Rebellion, Moose versus Alexander, and Moose pulled up the biggest upset of the entire show, and he actually defeated Moose to pick up the big win. Look at that. What a great show we had. And true, you better believe it, brother. I really want to watch GCW too, but I gotta head somewhere right now because it's morning here, so we gotta get some work doing. But I'll be back here tomorrow for a very exclusive interview with one of the only female wrestling promoter in Louisiana. Perhaps one of the very few female promoters in the entire country, and that interview is going to be dropping tomorrow, and we're going to be having a very special interview, also a special video with Sunny that's going to be coming out soon as well. And I must thank all of you once again. Renegade, special thanks to you for keeping track of the scores. I cannot do it without you, brother. Thank you once again for the beautiful title design and for the scores. And don't forget, next Sunday's Triple Mania. That's right, Andy. We're going to be here for Triple Mania. It's going to be a great time. And scaffolds, tables, chairs, violent match right now. True, you kidding me, brother? You kidding me? You really want to make me... You're tempting me to watch it. You know that. You're tempting me to watch it. You know the wrestling fan in me wants to watch it, brother. Right now. Oh, dear. I'm so tempted. All right. Bria Prestry as well. That's right. Thunder Rosa also owns her own. That's right. She too is a promoter. But if you look at the Louisiana area, she is the only one. She's the first one, and I believe right now the only one in the whole Louisiana area. That is this lady who'll be coming out tomorrow. Really, it's a very insightful interview. I got to learn a lot, and I'm pretty sure that you too will appreciate how insightful she gives us a glimpse at the whole industry and how it works. You'll appreciate it. I loved it, and I hope you guys like it too. AJ, at what age did Brock Lesnar win his first title? I believe at a very young age. Was he 22, 21? Let's see. Actually, let's look it up. That's a question. 1 second. Let's see. What age did he win his first title? Anybody else can give us the answer here? Because Renegade, why do you want to catch me off guard like that? I think it was at 21 years old, but if I'm wrong, I probably am. Let me know, guys. Correct me. That's right. And I'll see you guys all for the watch along on Raw for Monday. That's right. You take care. You all have a good time. And true, I tell you, that's right, 25. So I was not too off. Not too off. I said 21, 25, not too off. Thank you. Thank you. Well, once again, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this watch-along for Impact Wrestling Rebellion. We all had a fantastic time. I haven't even lost my voice, which is great. And so only partly. 23 or 24. That's right, true. Oh, we're very close. We're very close. Now, once again, guys, thank you so much for joining me. You better believe it. I really want to do the GCW watch-along also. But tonight, I just have to go. I mean, morning now for you. I have to go somewhere, so won't be able to. But I'll be back tomorrow for interviews and, of course, watch-alongs every single day next week, as always. Thank you so much. And Jake says 9 out of 10, Tribal Chief. I acknowledge you. Thank you, guys. Thank you once again. You all have a great night. Sleep well. And for those of you watching us right now for the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Much love to all of you. Oh, I see that. That was going to be the tiebreaker. I see. I loved it. Thank you. Thank you, Renegade. Thank you, everybody. You all take care. Have a good night. Once again, much love to all of you. We're such a family. Thank you. Thank you for this, everything. Take care. Good night.